I clipped that from the other night. I I
Is
clipped
that
that
from the other night?
yeah. Oh, wait,
Oh
wait,
my
wait,
gosh.
we're double playing here, hold on. Uh, yes, yes. I totally clipped that from the other night because you were cracking up, and I said, "Oh, this is perfect, this is perfect."
I was laughing. I'm like,
You
oh
wanna
my God.
you
This
wanna
is
see
my
it again? I know it was fast. You
thank
wanna see it
God.
again?
I'm so excited.
I know. I said, you know what? Here's the one thing. She's been bitching about this stupid intro. This doesn't have to stay the way it is, but I didn't show you anything. I said, let me just do this. I said, I'll have one done for her birthday.
Thank
So,
you so much.
well, here we go. So there's no bop, bop, bop no more. But
Oh, good.
I don't know if this is going to stay, but it was just fun. We'll see it again. Here it is.
And there's a psycho crazy laugh at the end.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is cool. I didn't get an intro. Cousin Sue didn't get one. The link will connect with the first one. What and a link to join that we're live. Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Kendra. Happy birthday, Kendra. That is awesome. Who wants to see it again? One more time? One more time for those coming in. One more time. Here we go. I think the laugh is great.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Yeah. So, Kendra, it is your birthday. We're not going to say how old you are because we know Nipsey is the big one. Oh, sorry. I didn't do that.
Thank you, everybody. Beth, Khaleesi, Flutter, Tori, Cousin Sue, Ghost Lady, Marsha and Z, Britta, Raw Dog, Stacy, Donis.
Hit the
Did I
thumbs up,
get everybody?
everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Jill. Oh my gosh, I keep scrolling. Okay.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah,
21.
see, Tori knows all.
Yeah. Yeah, so that makes me 24. 26. Well,
That's fine.
well,
We're
I'm
gonna
5 years older, so I mean, you know.
almost 6, but whatever.
I'm 5.
Okay, we'll change the story.
How is that? You were born in 75. Never mind. You were born
It
five
feels so
years
easy just
after
to
me.
get you.
Whatever. She always does this to me. Ever since we were younger. Well, when I hit this, you'll be that. So
Oh
what?
yeah, we did used to do that when we were younger.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So, um, did you get anything special today?
Okay, so
'Cause I know that
all of the packaging stress. I hope everybody is in attendance while I do the roll call of the package debacles today.
are you gonna show us?
Well, they're open, so not really, but I will. I'll have to go back downstairs.
Oh,
Um, but first off, cousin Sue.
uh-huh.
Did cousin Sue send me a nail polish?
I I want to say yes, but I don't know.
Because I received one, but it didn't say who it was from. And that was the first item I got. And I know Sue said something should have already even been there. So I was
Well,
thinking that.
that's why. Remember the other night, you had shown purple nail polish. I'm like, did you buy that? You're like, yeah, I'm like, okay. All right.
So
So
I want to say thank you for that. And then I
she just
received,
keeps going live. I don't understand why she didn't show the packages. She knows how I especially like her to open packages in front of my ass. Ugh, whatever.
well, over like the last 2 days, I mean, I opened up the packages. They have my name on it and they come from Amazon. And I open because, I
Right.
get stuff all the time.
Right.
But one of them, I noticed the label was different and it had my name in like parentheses. And I went, oh,
Oh.
okay. And I was showing Gary, I'm like, see, that's not our order. That's a gifty. Because see how the name's different? He's like, okay. I was like- but MZ, I
uh,
want to say a big thank you. I love my gifts. I'll be showing. It is in use currently. Oops.
okay. What is it?
She got me the it's like 25, 35. I don't know. It's lots of cool ass containers for my fridge for organization.
Oh my God! She got Kendra organization stuff.
Yes. Oh my God,
Oh
so
my
excited.
God! Oh my
And it
God!
came with a cleaning product.
Oh shit!
I
She went
know.
slow on Kendra, man.
She has three guys in the house. How long is that going to last?
Right? That's why Kendra's always cleaning. That's probably why she's obsessed.
Because you can clean the fruits and the veggies.
Oh, that too?
You put it in the water. Yeah.
Oh, she got that. I know what she's talking about. I saw the list.
Yes, it
I
sends
know
out
what you
magical
mean.
vibes. I don't know how it works, but it just does. And then there's a bunch of dirt at the bottom, and you're like, oh my God. It's so
Wow,
it's so cool.
that's
And
cool.
yeah, so I got that. And then I got presents from my sister came also via Amazon. She got me some Gemini socks and a ladybug thing to hang outside and a cute little like coin purse and leather with a ladybug.
Uh-huh.
In fact, that might be here. I don't know where I put everything because we just, ugh, I gotta find everything now. And then my mom came back from Hawaii
Oh boy.
and she got me a purple jade bangle.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
And
That's
she
cool.
picked up her dog.
Hmm.
So Lily left. We still have Nico. Nico leaves tomorrow.
Okay.
And apparently his people are coming with Hawaii gifts as well.
Oh.
And the boys got me exactly what I sent them to get me.
what you
They're
what
like,
you
"What do
sent
you
them
want?" I
the
send them
wrong
some
thing.
links from Amazon. So that's exactly
Right.
what I want. So I got a holder for my Apple Watch so that it'll charge and be on a holder because I keep knocking it to the ground and it keeps cracking the case, the
Right.
screen protector. I've gone through 3 in 6 months. I said,
Wow.
this is bullshit. So let me get a holder for it. So like they got me that and um they got me an eye mask massager for my face.
Right.
And there's a gift that's on its way still. They were waiting at their dad's because the UPS truck was one stop away.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, forget it, it's not coming. It drove right past the house. And Gary's like, you just have to go
Okay.
up to the truck with your ID and tell them I'm waiting for my package. It's one stop away for 20 minutes already. And they'll go, okay, show me your ID. They'll grab it and they'll give it to you. So just FYI, you can always approach your local UPS truck if you know it's yours in your neighborhood.
Right.
And they were like, "Oh, we should have done that."
Well, that's cool. Right on.
Yes.
Right.
Um, let's see. So, they got me a couple other little cutesy things, and then, what's the other thing? Somebody got me something.
Really.
Who who was that?
Whatever.
Um, oh, you sent me something.
Yeah, I did. There's another there's another box here though, but it's okay.
I'm like, where's my box? This isn't my box. What is
No, that's
going
not your
on?
box. That's not your box. Nope.
It
Nope.
is a brand new rock tumbler.
Yes.
And it's a different kind. So I'm very excited. I figured I would put it together tonight because it comes with some sample rocks.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it looks like there's some chalcedony, some amethyst, some yellow something.
Yellow something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I was panicking because it said that it came with a bunch of like grits and things, and it
uh,
wasn't in there. And we were ripping everything apart. I'm like,
uh,
where is it? I'm like, oh, Lisa's gonna have a fit. and
yeah.
so, and it was inside of the tumbler.
Oh, okay. All right,
They
cool.
hid it in there with some extra little goodies. So I'll show all of that.
Cool.
So yeah. So doing all these boxes, and then we've got uh rainbow cake from Carlo's Bakery
Uh-huh.
for dessert. We haven't had that yet. It's still de-thawing.
Oh, cool, because we got a cake for Kendra, don't we? Huh?
Huh?
What?
Do you want me to sign it to you?
Gotcha. I did this for a reason, so I'm like, hold on.
What are we doing now? Oh,
What? Sorry. Hey, everybody. It's me, Crayola, the
the
leader.
lemur.
Auntie Kendra,
Yes.
happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, honey.
It's your birthday.
It
I'm so
is.
happy. It, it's such a day to celebrate. We get to celebrate you.
I know.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Yes, you love the birthdays, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's just amazing. It's amazing. We get to celebrate you. I was just looking for a video, but
A video of what?
well, it's not here now. I don't know where it is. Oh shit. Okay. Well, um, I was gonna show a video of you and your mommy's belly and Auntie Lisa waiting for you.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, 'cause when you were like not really here yet. Auntie Lisa was just like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally you appeared
Yeah,
with
you were
all
just like
kinds of
walking
dark
around and
hair.
stuff.
Huh?
She was just walking around and everything.
Yeah, she was
Hmm.
waiting for you, and you
Yeah.
appeared with all this dark hair.
Yes, I was an Eskimo baby.
You're what? An Eskimo baby?
Yeah,
You were. You were full of hair. You had tons of hair.
and I was big and fat, and my nanny said, "Get her out of that incubator. She's too fat. She don't need to be in it." Nanny said, "That's for sick babies, and my grandchild is not sick. Get her out of there."
Right?
I was
Hey,
kind of a big
Cousin
baby.
Sue. How you doing? So everybody, if you don't know, Kim Chess is here. She came to celebrate Kendra's birthday with us. Hi, everybody. Oh, you're a lemur.
Oh my god. It's Casey the lemur.
Casey the lemur. The hot lemur. Oh, the hot lemur. She's a hot lemur.
Oh, excuse us.
But we'll tell Crayon it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We ain't doing that. There's been enough of that kind of shit going on. Going after other people's people. Yeah, well, we'll get into that in a minute because, whoa, is that big news? But, yeah. So, cool. So, you got some rainbow cake over there?
Yeah.
So,
I'll show you all of the things and then just like oh, hi dog. Scared
cool,
me.
because we got cake over here too, so we're going to celebrate with you as well. It's yours and Gabe's cake. Uncle Gabe's cakes. Yeah. But he would not feeling so. Oh, look at that ladybug.
Isn't that cute?
Let me make you big. There we go. All right, I'll be back, okay?
Cute.
I'll be
Okay.
back. Okay. But I'll see you in a little bit, everybody.
Cute little coin purse. This was actually
Yeah, mom's last nerve. Oh look, it's on fire.
and
Yeah,
then there's a doggy.
over there. Oh, it's
Let me
Georgia.
go walk downstairs.
Oh, she's walking downstairs. Okay, she's gonna show us some steps. Yeah, that was interesting. I got woken up about that shit today. Oh man. Um,
Get your bolly.
I
Oh,
will try.
okay.
All right, hey Diana.
Let
Hey,
me see.
we got plenty of
Coming
cake here.
downstairs.
All
Let me
right,
get my
birthday
shoesies on.
girl is walking. In the meantime, who wants to see that video again? Let's show it again, right? Why not?
Oh, the new.
Yeah, why not? Whoops, that's not it.
Anyway.
In case for the new people who come in, they
You
didn't get
only
to
have one. You have to watch that. Gary watched it. He's like, "Where's the lemurs?"
You know what? Where it shows Lisa Lee and then it says Kendra Lee, it said Crayola and Crayon, but it was too long to go through. And so I was like, I need to add something. And then at the end, it was just ending with the picture. It didn't have the laugh. And then I'm like, what should I add Crayola and Crayon in here? I'm like, I don't know. Because obviously it's a quick little video, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, but there's a lot in there, you know? So I'm like, I don't know. And I went back to another YouTube page that I had up, which was set up right where the other night I had squoze the thing out of the poop. And you
Yeah.
started cracking up. And I'm like, oh man, well, Crayola's on here going, what the? I'm like, I'm not going to put that in there. But then I heard you laughing like that. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's right at the end. That's it. It's going right there. Her laughter. So that's what I did. And that's how it ended up. There's also an new exit thing, which is not a big deal, but yeah, and it doesn't really match, but you know, I didn't even know if you were gonna like that. I just threw it together. I'm still gonna do another one. This is not a permanent intro, but we'll use it for now. But there won't be any like bop bop bops, you know.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank
Now I don't
God.
know if did you make it downstairs?
Okay, so yes. So let me first turn on the light. Okay, why did everybody already mess up my refrigerator?
It's already messed up. Oh my God. She got all the organizer stuff and it's already messed up.
Probably the first thing she did.
I know,
Well,
right? The
it's
box
temporarily.
threw it in there and started organizing the whole damn thing.
We're gonna. Oh, that's the chickens. Okay, fine. We put that like that. Okay. People being rude. My
Oh, good.
look.
Oh,
And then what you see you do is slide it out. And it's got the
oh,
blueberries in it.
oh, right on.
We've got two blueberries, and then this one is our cherry tomatoes. We've got two of them. And then this is our little cheese holder. And then in there we've got raspberries
So
and
excited.
blackberries.
She's so excited.
I know, I'm very excited about it. And over here we've got our lunch meat, we've got some mandarins, and we just had a big dinner, so we got a lot of stuff in here. But
Now
then
all you need
over
is one of those soda organizers. Wait, do you have one?
these are gonna go in there. See over here.
Oh, she already has one. Never mind.
Let's do them. And then the water one.
And I need a water one.
Yeah. So
Oh, I need a Brita for my faucet.
I'm
Okay.
so
I
excited.
love
And then,
as well.
Some landfills.
oh, yeah, my organizer thingy I needed. This is for my sink, for my sponges and my soapies and stuff. I needed a new one. That's also
Uh-huh.
from the boys.
Aw.
My water bottle.
I bet you she's got like tons of water bottles.
I have a water bottle holder.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a rock tumbler.
Can't see it.
Tumbling.
That's it?
That's the old one.
Oh.
But hold on. I gotta get the new one. That's the new one.
Oh, wow. That looks cute and fancy. A little bougie for you.
Yeah, it's a little bit bougie. So I gotta plug it in under here. And then this opens like that. And then we can put the tumbler in it. See?
Uh-huh.
And then see, here's the rocks it came with.
Okay, so they're nice and raw, and they're gonna come out polished.
So yeah, they'll go through all the different, there's 2 bags,
All right, on.
the grit cross. And then it came also with
Oh,
2
with
of
some
these.
stuff.
It's a keychain and a necklace. You can put the crystal inside of it.
Right.
And that's the pluggy. Um, it's an extra part. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
This is the little filler to put in the tumbler.
Uh-huh.
And then a bag. And then all of the grits.
Oh, right on. Cool.
So I figured, I'll set it up while we are
It's supposed to be
chatting.
quiet,
Well, no, I have to unplug this. Fucker. There.
but it is supposed to be quiet.
Yeah, so we'll see. We're going
Mm-hmm.
to test it out.
Cool. Right on. That's awesome.
So, oh, I forgot the cake.
Oh, nice rainbow cake.
Yeah, I had to cut it open and see and peek at it.
Cool.
And
I need
then,
one of those whenever I decide to go through my sandbag. Yeah, I can't believe Sue hasn't gone through it yet. Scorpion Tabasco.
oh, yeah, they were dying. It was hella hot, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, shockingly hot, I guess.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Are you
And
excited? You
here's
got
my
lots of
bracelet.
fun stuff. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, and I got lots of phone calls were coming in all at once. We're eating, we're talking about the dessert. The boys are eating cookies. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got hectic all at once.
That's cool. So did you hear from my sister?
Yes, very early this morning.
Wow, nice. Very good. Okay, good. Hey, Ghost Lady. Hello to everybody that came in that I didn't say hi to. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, and then I was scrolling on the I might fall, but oh well. The YouTubies
Mm-hmm.
saw some interesting things today.
Oh yeah, like what? Because I got woken up to hey get on YouTube fast.
Yeah, I was like, karma was coming for some people.
Yeah, like
Like we said it
some
would.
massive freaking news happened. You know,
Yeah, I'm
y'all know
like,
what we're talking about? I don't know.
there's a little bit of, I think, upsetness, hurt feelings, betrayal.
Yeah, Kanye freaking outed Jim Jones. Okay, that's what it was. Don't drink the Kool Aid, people.
Yep. He admitted he drank the Kool-Aid and it tasted like ass and he was sending it back.
Yeah, that was
That was
crazy.
unexpected on today's. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
Yeah, that wasn't really expected today, but you know what? I mean, for those of you who don't, I don't even know how to get into this. How do I get into this? A lot of shit went down a while back, you know. And we know Jim Jones spreads the Kool Aid and he gets a lot of people into a lot of shit. And he's got, his.
A whole town mad at him.
Yeah, he did. He got a whole town mad on him. And, but so much stuff went down. If y'all remember what the Hoarder House that Kanye had. You know what, as of right now, I'm just going to stop calling him Kanye for the evening.
Yes.
And, I'm going to say this, okay? When this all went down, it is, and this is just open. He said this. Today when I watched his video, and because I caught it in the middle of it, and I went back and watched it from the beginning, so I could actually see what really happened. What he originally said, and I mean, it was clear he was, Jim
was
Jones
like
was
putting
his
the
mentor.
glasses on all the whole time.
Right. But it was clear that
Glasses.
Jim Jones was his mentor,
Yeah.
and he approached him when he met. Oh, I'll show you how to do YouTube and blah blah blah. The same thing that he did to our buddy Robbie. Okay, he's the one that got. I mean, Robbie did start a YouTube and whatever, but he wasn't doing anything with it. But Jeremy approached Robbie. Oh, I'll show you how to do the YouTube the right way and do this and do that and blah 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 blah. Okay, so he did the same thing with Guapo because he met him at a storage unit and probably saw how excited Guapo got about buying units and stuff or whatever, and who knows what happened. Let him tell that part of the story. But what he ended up turning into being was one of Jim Jones's minions. Like kind of believe in everything he said, I guess, in a sense. And I want to say he must have been. He's definitely under the guise of Jim Jones. Okay, so he knows a lot of shit. He knows a lot of secrets because our buddy knows a lot of secrets. See, Jim Jones forgets the things he's talked about and said while he's friends with people. He forgets that he's told people things and talked about things and discussed their lives and stuff like that. He forgets when he screws them over and wants to trash them to the world what they know about him, And you didn't see our friend go and attack him like he did, that Jim Jones did. You didn't see him. He answered the bullshit one time. He left it up on his channel for like 24 hours and then he removed it and it was gone. Okay. Once in a while, especially on our channel, his name will pop up and you might get a couple little ad libs from him and stuff like that. But you'll never see him onward trashing him at all. But what Jim Jones did to our buddy was completely wrong. Trashed him, made him look like a thief, made him look greedy, made him look all kinds of shit to where he lost a lot of subs, subscribers. And they stood up for him, whatever, and they believed the bullshit and the Kool-Aid that Jim Jones was spewing.
Right.
And that's fine, whatever. It happens. People have the right to believe what they want. But the sad thing is, we kind of behind the scenes know the shit that goes on when the camera's not on. I know a little bit, but they knew a lot, especially Guapo. So for that whole Hoarder House thing to go down, which we know Guapo was egged on by Jim Jones because we saw it in a Gatorland video of Jim Jones egging Guapo on. Okay? We saw that clearly, And if anybody remembers any of that going on, I just want to say again, we're talking about the talk about purchasing a home within, I am going to give it 10 business days. Okay. But it wasn't. It was like 5 business days for them to cough up this money, put it in escrow. But the person coughing up the money wanted to see what the hell he was really getting. So people went to go visit, AKA Sean. Sean didn't want to lose the deal, so he popped out $5,000 that he was told not to do. Okay. But he did it anyway. Sean's the one that wanted these people to buy this house. This house wasn't for Robbie. And that's what nobody seems to realize. It was Robbie's buddy that was actually going to be the investor. Okay. But they ended up, Jim Jones ended up trashing Robbie and turning him down. And why? Because he was freaking jealous. Jealous at the fact that he offered Guapo 100 grand. Now, whether Guapo wants to believe this or not, and that's how he sees it went down, this is how it was seen that it went down. Okay. Which is that he offered him 100 grand clearly on his videos. And then Sean's, let's say it's Sean's people, okay, because it came through Sean discussing it and going and seeing what was at the house. He was told to go up to the house and see what was there and tell everybody what's going on. And that's what happened. Then they offered 300 grand for the house. Now, not to be in Guapo's defense or anything, but are you going to sell this house for $100,000 to Jim Jones, who wants to abuse it and export it and use it for, videos, content on his channel? Or are you going to make that 200,000, actually with more than 200,000 because, whatever. So are you going to take the deal that's being offered that's $200,000 more than what Jim Jones offered you? You're going to go with the 300 grand if it's legit. Okay. So what Jim Jones did was trashing it and knocking it and goes, "Where's my money? Go ahead, Guapo. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money?" But yet, again, you're talking about people that have a lot of money that don't deal with jackasses like Jim Jones, okay, that go over things and do them legitimately according to businesses and their business practices. Okay. So that's pretty much how this thing was going to happen, and Jim Jones started causing problems. If Jim Jones wasn't involved with it, that deal could have even gone through. Okay. And it doesn't mean to say that it would have or wouldn't have. It didn't even get that far, but it was a deal that was in the process. Now, if y'all remember, Guapo had Sean show up on his live one night, and he started to trash Robbie and this deal. And I think the purpose of that was so that he didn't have to give that $5,000 back to Sean, so that he was trying to make it look like Robbie was responsible to do it. And I think it was Jim Jones that put him up to doing it. Okay. Sean clearly didn't know what he was really getting into getting on that live because he actually clicked himself off of it. But while that live was happening, Robbie was live on our channel. And when we heard what was going on, that Guapo was talking about him, I knew it was Robbie's friend that was involved in this. I knew. Not everybody knew who the investor was, but I knew. Okay. So on my live, I said to Robbie, that deal that was happening, I said, is that still going through? And he's like, yeah. Robbie knew nothing of this thing ending, canceled, whatever you want to call it. He knew nothing about the live. He knew nothing about anything. As far as Robbie was concerned, this whole thing was still going through. It was still moving forward. He found out on our live, Kendra, that this was happening.
I
And
remember he had to go for a minute to make a phone call.
Yeah. So then he went and he took a phone call and found out all this shit, and then it all blew up from there. Okay. So that was, and then they started trashing Robbie. Gators are out, giraffes are in. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? But yeah, you'll hear Jim Jones say how he's such a great alligator wrestler. Like, dude, you sat on an alligator once, and you were in a position where people were able to, take care of the situation without you. They just basically let you sit there, for your content, for your, But, it's crazy what he's done. Throughout all this, people have searched and looked up stuff. And there's a lot of shady shit. He's mentioned businesses that he's had. He has talked about them and using them as LLCs. If you search Ohio State or even Florida, because he's in Florida now, you will not find his name attached to any LLC. Okay? It's not there. Unless he's hiding whatever it is. But according to looking it up, you don't see his name there. Okay? He has had his record expunged. So Guapo mentioning tonight, if people don't know, that he doesn't talk to his family, he doesn't talk to his kids. We've known that his kids want nothing to do with him for like the longest time.
Well, he specifically listed that not only your ex-wife, but all three of your children all refused to deal with you, talk with you in any way, as well
Right.
as your mother and
His
father.
parents. Yeah.
Mother, sister.
Yeah. And then, and
That's
not only that,
significant.
he said he's still going to court with his ex-wife, and that the judge is the one that's stopping him from seeing his kids. Why would that be?
Yeah, and that's what he said. And he said, why would the judge not allow you to see your own kids?
Yeah, it's like what? And then we know that he has had his record expunged, and don't know why, but he did, which I thought was interesting. Him going and attacking judges in court and stuff like that, because the judge could find out why. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. But here he is having no relationship with basically his whole family, okay, especially his children, and he's attacking someone else and how they're raising a child. Now, I don't know them. This whole Otter Creek thing. I don't know them. I keep hearing, yeah, they are kind of crazy, whatever. I don't know. Okay. But he has no right to sit in judgment of anyone. And there may be good reason for this. So I really don't know. I don't know. But from what I heard, the stuff is nasty with this woman and this kid. I really don't know. Okay. I choose not to watch his bullshit. I mean, I've seen his news, that comes up in the feed. Judge was removed. Well, that was a month and a half or something ago. It's clickbait. That's all he does is put clickbait out there. Okay, judge was not removed at that time. What it was your title said judge removed. Okay, judge was removed. No, it wasn't. What it was you filed papers to have him removed. That's what it was, and that was your clickbait to get people to watch your stupid videos. Okay, he does anything he can to create content. And he can come attack me all he wants. Okay, you guys you can clearly see that anything that I'm saying right now is true. Just go watch. It's all clickbait. I don't think he's got any right to talk about people the way he does. He's got a whole town hating him in Florida, and then he caused problems with the woman who had the one warehouse that he had that owned it. Yeah. She's old. She wanted to sell it, and he's trying to stop her from. Yeah, and then that came up. And who was that? And I'll tell you what. I think he paid that person at the mill to grill thing that showed up saying that he was Mary Gravy, whatever her name was. Because I think it was him. I think it was him or George. It was actually the real Mary. Okay, and he paid someone to do it because nobody knew who that was. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now, obviously, all this is alleged until we actually show some kind of paperwork or something. I guess I don't know, but it's very sinister. It's very suspect. So these companies he's mentioned, they're not in there, but everything he does and what his name is attached to is a ministry. Okay. It's quite obvious if you look. He has an accountant, and he's mentioning this accountant for a reason. There's stuff that's under George's name that is only there clearly to hide it from his ex-wife. And if he's still in court, he obviously has children underage, or a child underage out of all of it, I guess. Okay. Or he owes her money and he's hiding it. Okay. So, this is their personal business. That's fine. That's great. Whatever, dude. I personally don't care unless you're hurting someone. I personally don't care what your bullshit is and what lies you want to tell, your family there. But when you're taking advantage of people, especially people who wait for their social security check, who give you their last dime, and you're sitting here saying, we need help to raise funds so that I can take these people to court because, they bought a property that I wanted, that Guapo was going to buy, or he wanted Guapo to buy so they can all hang out and do their little YouTube videos. And yeah, yes, we could probably be closer to Chapo, yeah. Who's to say that he's not hanging out with Chapo right now? Maybe it could be more than a freaking, just hiring her. Why was he questioning Guapo? The Guapo Chapo thing keeps messing me up. But why was he questioning him this whole time? And then figures, you told him that you started dating or you met some girl for a week, dude. That's not a new girlfriend, okay? So you met a girl a week ago. You went and hung out with her. Okay, big deal. You're single, right? Okay, no big deal. So, but you're questioning it, and now because you think or you want to say he's got a new girlfriend is when you start saying, well, I'm going to hire Chapo now. Why? Because you think it's okay? Because now
So
you don't.
basically, to people that might not know,
Uh
Jim Jones hired Guapo's ex girlfriend.
huh.
It was an ex girlfriend of 10 years he's known this woman.
Yep.
Um, and so they've known each other for a long time. I don't know that they went out that whole entire time, but regardless, that's what it is. They seemed to break up just about 2 months ago or so,
Uh huh. They've
how it
broken up
sounded.
a couple times. People.
Right.
People.
And behind Guapo's back, he hired her for a
Mhm.
job to do filming. He had just
Why would he
recently
do that? He's got Christian impatience.
Well, he just recently fired a bunch of his employees, he said, because he had no money to pay them. But then so he hires her. So Guapo was like, dude, you're supposed to be my buddy, my bestie, my bro. You go behind my back and you hire my ex, and you and her are hanging out alone together now.
Uh
And he feels very betrayed by that. He thinks it's wrong. It's not something
huh.
that you should do.
Out of
And
respect, it's not about her getting a job and working, because quite honestly, I mean, you guys have seen the videos and stuff, right? So you're thinking she probably thinks Jeremy has some kind of money, she can go get a job with him, she knows him, whatever. But who knows what she's thinking, unless of course there's more to this. But
well, as
yeah,
he was talking, he started to make it sound like there was more to it. He showed the receipts and he showed the texts on his phone between
oh,
him.
Jeremy gaslighting him using God and, like, you better your
He
life type thing.
was
Oh my God.
gaslighting him so hard.
Yeah.
He was not answering anything, let alone anything directly. He was evasive as shit. He was being a complete dick for somebody that considered him his mentor and best buddy and bro for 6+
And
years.
Mr. Bible study, man, like,
This is how he treated him and saying, grow up and you're a
yeah.
narcissist and you're immature
Meanwhile,
because
he's the narcissist. Have you guys seen how he treats George sometimes when he talks to her?
had
I mean,
and Guapo was saying, look at how he's been treating me lately, and that I've been seeing it in the fans and his family and his personal friends and ex people that he used to know, other
yeah,
YouTubers, all said, watch out, he's not your friend.
yeah.
I do remember our friend saying that exact phrase.
You goody? But oh, thank you, good cookie.
So,
I got
you
cookie.
know, you kind of felt bad for Guapo. He was really feeling it and upset.
Nah. Well, it's Kendra's birthday too. Gabe just woke up.
No, it's a happy birthday.
Gabe said happy birthday. Hey, Gabe, come here. Where do you go? Did you go back in the room?
No, it's okay.
Oh, Gabe,
What?
Sue's here.
Tell her I said thank you.
Did you hear him, Sue?
Can't wait to remember.
I know, right? Well, it was on the list from when we saw it that night so that we can remember what it was that Kendra got. So, sorry guys, Gabe woke up. So, well, according to Guapo, George and Jim Jones are broken up. She's in Florida and he's in Ohio.
And a lot of the people were saying, I don't know how they've seen her or they know, but that she seems much happier.
I'm sure.
So
She looked happy on the live the other night because of this after this happened. Because someone said that where was she the other night, and I said I don't know. I mean I don't watch, so I went to it and I saw the first 2 minutes of it. She was there and she looked happy. So but he's
well,
got cameras everywhere. She doesn't have freedom where she's at. He has cameras everywhere. If you remember when they broke up the first time, God only knows if it was the first time, but when he was down in Florida, she went up to Ohio. Hey, remember when he left his animals there and everybody was wondering what happened to his animals? Total lie. But whatever. He left because he saw her on camera and her ex-boyfriend in the driveway or some shit. Because he's got cameras on the house. Up in Ohio.
right.
And that's when he took off out of nowhere and left. And everybody was trying to be his friend about it because he was crying. Everybody could see how upset he was, including myself. And then like everybody was, just come back down to Florida, blah blah blah. And he decided, well, I'm only going to come down if I can go and hang out and stay at this one person's house, who happens to be a female. I'm like, oh, you're not upset about George, but you want to go stay at this other girl's house? And she was just like, nah. So,
Right.
yeah, and then so Guapo also accused him of cheating on her.
He named names and he
He
says he has a video proof of it.
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of believe that only because I know about the girl he asked to stay with when that happened. You know?
He's on all kinds of dating sites.
Yeah, he's on all kinds of dating sites and everything.
Yeah.
All Guapo has to sorry, I was eating a cookie. All Guapo has to do is he said unprivatize some of the videos. If he unprivatizes the one where they were at the airport with Spirit Airlines talking about upgrading and getting people to send super chats for the upgrade to first class.
There is no first
and
class.
him, Jeremy, and George too. All three of them they're doing it. They were all live on their own channels. And when Jeremy ended his first, because they were getting ready to board in a few minutes, then George ended his, and then Guapo was still live, and Jeremy had turned around and said, "See how easy it is to get money out of these fucking people." And then goes, "Are you still live?" And Guapo goes, "Yeah, man." And he's laughing. He made Guapo hide that. So there's a video like that there. Okay.
Well, and Guapo basically said he's a scam artist and he's, lying and creating imagery just to get the almighty dollar. And he was saying how a lot of everything is fake and phony. I mean, these are the words he was using.
And he accuses people all the time of buying subscribers, right? He said straight up, he doesn't have the money to turn around and go buying all these likes and buying views and stuff like that. So he admitted that Jeremy buys likes and views. Well, hold on, people, because I've shown this once before, but I actually looked at it the other night. And I was like, whoa, look how obvious this is. Hold on, I will show this now. Jim Jones is an idiot.
And now I noticed there was about 3,000 people on the live, roughly, at the highest point today. And then the good majority of them were in agreement with how Guapo felt and saying that they've been seeing this coming.
Oh, yeah, it was only a matter of time before he goes down.
And and there, of course, were your diehards who were, going to be on his side because it is a cult and you can't break people from their cult.
Right.
But I felt for the texts, the responses in the text, like, wow, the way he's talking to him. Like when you have a closer than that relationship with somebody and then all of a sudden they're just talking like you don't all know each other that well.
Right.
That's, gaslighting at its finest. It's insensitive, it's rude, it's mean, it's hurtful. And him saying, if you don't want me to hire your ex, just say it. And he does. He says it. I do not. Yep. And he's like, oh, well, then you're immature. You need to grow up and move forward.
No, it's about, here's the thing, man. It's not about her having a job and moving on and doing great. I'm sure, first off, if you watch him, you could tell he still loves her. He very much loves her. So I don't know what really happens with them or whatever. Maybe it's just because they're young, I mean, when all this stuff happened, Guapo was young. I think he was a little naive and gullible, fell for a lot of shit, believed it. But, he said he's not been really talking to Jeremy much for the past year. And I think he kind of learned and saw a lot of shady shit. And at the same time was dealing with family issues. He loves his family. His grandfather was sick and dying and did pass away. And when you go through real life stuff like that, you tend to look back at your life and what you're doing and what you want. So I'm going to throw this out there that I believe Guapo has matured since he started this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that. He's now 29 years old. He's hitting 30. You think that this is time you're going to start maturing, you know what I mean? So, all right, guys. So if you can see this, Kendra, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the statistics on what the hell. His subscribers are at 712,000, right? See how that's an even number? Can you see it? I don't know if you could see it up close. Let me click on that. There we go. Okay, you guys see this graph? You see that graph? Okay. All right. These blue marks here are every time there's subscribers. Okay. This is from March 6th till basically June 4th till today. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look, on the 7th of March. Oh, new subscribers 1,000. Nothing, 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 nothing. 1,000 on the 11th. Nothing, 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 nothing. 1,000 on the 15th. It's like every 4 to 5 days. Whoops, get out of here. Bug. Every 4 to 5 days, he jumps up 1,000. But look at the numbers though. It's even numbers. 702, 703, 704, 705, all the way up to 712. So since March, he's had no new subscribers but the ones that jump up on this day at 1,000 each time. And this is how smart Jim Jones is, okay? So from March to April, right here, okay, see it's once April comes, it's starting to space out a little more because he knows that YouTubers get busier when it gets warmer out and they're not watching YouTube that much. You know, the people that watch YouTube. So
Right.
he's spreading them out so that it looks legit that he's getting these amounts. Look at this graph; it's like perfectly equal. Now, if you look
Nobody
at
gets 1,000 every time.
every time, he's fucking buying them. He's been buying them. He's got a lot. I'm not, kidding. Especially after this whole news people started jumping in on this Otter Creek stuff, and they've been like covering his channel. Wait till they find out this shit. That big. You think you're smart, you dummy? You did this whole big PR thing and got people involved. Wait till they find out how much of a fraud you really are, because then you're gonna get slammed. You know. And what's gonna happen is, here. Let's just go down. So he buys his views. This is still his subs. Look, nothing, nothing, nothing. And it goes by every day. It shows you. Nothing. 1,000 here, 1,000 there, 1,000, nothing. If we turn around and we look at our channel or Robbie's channel or even Guapo's, I'm not going to do that right now. I haven't, but I'm not going to do that. But Barbara, we could tell she bought them because all of a sudden she has nothing for a long period of time. And then boom, 90. But she's not on the scale. It's like Jeremy's spending money to get his subs, Barbara don't have money to really spend. She's doing it when she can, He has had the money to buy them at, random. The views, like his views, look at that. Those are his views. And then this one view, which is probably realistic and not on what he bought, is 63,000. How do you go from 63,000, 14,000 for a day? How do you do that and then all of a sudden jump? That, I mean, these are two extremely high days. Who knows what he was talking about? But look at these. How do you go from that to just that in one day? Even though, oh, it was a bad day. It could be. It could have been a bad video. But how do you jump in those numbers from 14,000 to 171? You mean all these people every day watching this just all of a sudden decided to stop on this one day? Was that a holiday? What day was it? 4/22, April 27th. What was that? Was that a holiday or something? No. Yeah. But even still, the views don't matter. The likes we can't look at. Or if you can, I can't see them on here. But it's just, it's bullshit. And he has accused people of buying subs. Let's look at who else. So pick a channel. Barbara's. I'll show you ours. We haven't had shit. Hang on. Okay. Here we
Thank
go.
you guys for the happy birthdays.
All right. So there you go. Subscribers. We have 1,530. We actually have more than that, but it's in that bracket. But look. See, ours go up and shoot up like that, but it still tells you, you know what I mean? 10 people within this 4 days. It's shooting up. We don't jump up like that. We don't do that, Barbara, what's Barbara? Lakira. Right? That's hers. Ugh. God. Now she's at 2950. Look. That's when she turned her channel off and turned it back on, and boom, got her 2,000 subscribers back. That's why it jumped like that. But look, that's the 90 she got. There's been nothing. 10, -10, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Right. So I mean, it's showing reality of what channels really are doing naturally
Yeah, and
versus
then show
his.
it right here. Look, up this, down that. Like, that's real numbers for like a real channel that has views and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's just full of shit. You know. But you know what? Hey, whatever. He wants to, make himself way bigger than what he is. Let him have it. But he's really hurting people when he's doing things like that. He's got no
Well,
right.
he's got the Patreon, like I was telling you earlier, there too, with 3 different levels that they charge people for extra videos and extra info and all this other garbage. So he's taking money from people for that too.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
yeah. He does. Everything's under a religious exemption because he puts it under a ministry. And I knew what that ministry name was. I can't remember right now. But we've seen stuff that's not in his name. We've seen stuff that was attempted to be put in George's name, and it wasn't even acted upon. But yeah, when this stuff happened, there was people that did real research on him, and found out a lot of shit. But everybody was afraid to say something because what he's gonna do is he's gonna turn around and attack him and try to sue him. And what the thing is, there's free speech.
And Guapo was basically providing the receipts for a lot of the research that was done, a
Yeah,
lot of the things that were assumed or speculated on.
alleged.
And, he, yeah, I guess has receipts for some stuff and he was calling it all out. So
Well, you
I
know what?
don't,
It took him to get hurt. Yeah, he was angry. He said he was angry. He literally said how he felt. He was not lying. He was not acting. He was not faking it at all. No way. He
and
was
he admitted he was
legitimately
probably too highly emotional. He shouldn't
right.
do it when you're that emotional, but he also didn't care. He wanted the truth out there
Yep.
and
And
he
he
needed
called
to
it the
vent.
truth. And I'll be honest with you, I thought for sure that video was going to get removed. I thought for sure it was going to get deleted. Totally,
Yeah.
and it's still up there. So, and I know he went live earlier. I don't know if he's still live right now, but and I even went in the chat and I said the truth shall set you free. And that is true. Like all the while, every time Jim Jones came up, it was always about like I don't understand how she could stay there, how she could deal with him. He's obviously crazy because she's a Taurus, a lot like me. She's not. I just don't see. I see her being loyal because of that. I see her being very smart. Okay, she's not stupid. But then I was informed how she was actually blackmailed. Okay, so and if the alleged word today being used were that she was abused, we know she was abused verbally because we've kind of seen it. He
Right.
doesn't
Today there was
realize
an
how he talks.
alleged
Yeah,
um
we've seen how mad he gets in that one video of the neighbors showing him coming at him, screaming at him. Imagine him yelling or getting upset with George.
allegedly there was physical abuse.
Yeah, allegedly there's physical abuse. Now, one thing I did see in his chat was someone said, "Well, if you know about the physical abuse, then why didn't you say something?" And she's like, "I'm leaving the chat." Like she got mad about that. It's like, you know what? You can't accuse people of not saying anything when there's an excuse or there's this or there's that. Like, what kind of physical abuse did he see? Did he see her like push him or something, or him push her, or whatever, or like get mad at her, like shove her arm or something like that? That might be something he see, but physical abuse other than that, I don't know. He didn't say.
Did
But
she just have
verbal abuse,
unexplainable marks on her body so she couldn't be on camera?
yeah,
We don't know.
you know. But George, I want to say she can handle her own because she's a very strong person, and there's loyalty there. I just can't. What I can't see is her accepting the shit that he's really doing. You know, unless okay, because what these people do that are very Bible preaching people is a lot of them, not all of them. I shouldn't say these people, meaning all. Some people they use their Christianity and their ministry to get away with obtaining money in very greedy ways. Okay, and they kind of scam people. I just watched this whole big to do about Lou Taylor, who's the one that did that conservator thing with Britney Spears. I'm not going to go into all that, but it was a whole long thing, and it didn't even get so much into the whole Britney Spears of it. It was going back to where she started with her ministry and about
Right.
the ministry and all the things the ministry does, you know? So what they do is they do good so that they feel better about doing bad. And the good that they do is where they get their money, and it's the shady shit that they do on the other side. So all anybody's seeing is the good. They're not seeing the behind the scenes shit.
This video is still
Plus, they have a church to write all this off with.
Oh yeah. They write all of it off, the houses, everything. Because if he's hiding shit from his ex-wife, how the hell does he have like a house like that? You know, where's all this money coming from? Oh, he's got real estate problems. He's got rental units. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure his wife's involved with some of that. He
Yeah.
had one for a long time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look, that stuff is really none of my business. Where it would or does become my business, is that a mosquito? What kind of bug is that? Oh, it's a dragonfly. Okay. I got a dragonfly around me right now, guys.
there was a mosquito in here because I shoot it off my leg.
Oh, really?
Well, and his last words about the topic of George was that he has no
No,
problems
not
with
tonight.
George.
Sorry, go
You
ahead. What?
know, he
What'd you
has
say?
no problems with George,
That's what he said.
and that if she wants any information, she can contact him, and they'll discuss it privately because it's not, you know,
Yeah,
the world's info to need to know. And he's not also in the business of let me just put it all out there. If she wants to know it, she can know it, you know.
right. He
So
was
he's
so
trying.
angered and questioned going live today, and I believe him, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, but he was probably just done with it. It was time, you know. And he really hurt him in a way. You know, you don't go after someone's girl, man.
Bubba's got a bunch of stuff up now. I've got four more shorts.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I would be, very upset if my friends or family were like wanting to hang out with my ex. Like, really? What the fuck for? You
Yeah.
know?
He was
And
talking about starting a different AA, Stacey,
Mm-hmm.
because he says he can't go back to doing that. I don't know. Like honestly, Conti and Rob, throughout all of it, I've never heard them say anything bad about Robbie or anybody. You know what I mean? Like I've never heard them. It doesn't mean they did it, but I've never seen it. You know.
No.
And I just think that the people who know things aren't saying things because it's like maybe they're walking on eggshells around them. Because if they say something, they get threatened. It's like blackmail. It really is.
well,
So if
and
you're
as you see what happens, what he's done with neighbors, they go to court and he's suing them. He literally
yep,
has a whole damn town pissed off at him, mayors, police, whatever, a
yep.
whole involvement there with a
Granted,
bunch of
he may have caught that crazy bullshit going on there, and that's fine. That's good. That would have been good content, except the way he went about it. You know what I mean? But yeah. So he
He's got a
explained
lot
it.
of followers in that town now too, though. Even though there's just as many that follow him that hate him.
Yeah,
So he's pulling the wool over them too.
yeah.
well, and
He's a
like,
shady character, man. He really is.
Guapo said, there's other YouTubers, there's other businesses. How is it that literally every single one of them you had a problem with and the relationships ended?
Yep.
And I'm like, that's a good question. He's like, every freaking one of them. And they end with court or threats or like
Uh-huh.
the viewers being taken away on YouTube channels. And so
Yeah.
nobody wants to argue too hardcore with him because they don't want to be sued or they don't want to,
Yep.
lose their subs or whatever it might be. And yeah, how is it that one person runs into so many evils and
It's,
everybody's always against him and he's always the victim?
yep.
Right.
Yep.
And you
And
may
he's the one that's
see,
taking advantage of him from the get go. He has an agenda with everybody. Everybody. He has an agenda. When he came down to Florida, he went to Gatorland. He was introduced to Robbie. Boom. Content. Content. You know, when he met Guapo, oh, I'll teach you how to use YouTube. But he met him and saw how hyper he was about things and whatever. He knew that there'd be great content to do with this kid. You know what I mean? Content, boom. Everything he does, content. You know, he totally exploited Patience and Christian with their wedding and their baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Use that for content. You know, and I mean, whether you look at it as exploiting or not, that's one thing. If they were willing, that's fine. But those two are naive to his kind of shit. You know? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Kim, you chit chat.
So I know, you know, some of you have dealt with a narcissist, and I have. And here's the thing, the takeaway of it that I was getting. So the narcissist will gaslight you. They're going to be changing storylines, telling you things happened that didn't happen. They're going to
Right.
be putting you down, all the things, right? So you're
Mhm.
starting to feel like you're the crazy person. You're second guessing, questioning
Right.
everything. And Guapo basically admitted that that's where he was finding himself in. And now he's at this point where he went behind his back. There's this betrayal with the ex girlfriend. And so
Mhm.
now Guapo's essentially losing his shit. He's crying, he's yelling, he's animated, he's highly emotional. And so he's essentially looking like the crazy. He's looking like the one who lost it. He's the one who's emotionally out of control, quote unquote, right? Because that's how he's presenting right now. But that's what the narcissist does. They
Right.
have this
They just make
whole backstory. They push you to that point where you suddenly go blah. And now, oops, see that they're the crazy, not me. Look at them being crazy right now. Yeah, because
right.
you wound them up to do that. But if you listen to their words, they're spewing truth.
Exactly.
And
And the whole
so,
time Jeremy's calling him the narcissist and everything, when he in fact is the narcissist.
exactly,
You know,
exactly. And Guapo
like
may be a lot of things, but I never really saw narcissism in him.
no, no, not at all. Not
No,
at
but in Jimmy, yeah, I mean it's obvious. And there, you know, I said I was scrolling on TikTok through all the P Diddy stuff and R Kelly and all the sexual allegation stuff. So my algorithm was really just stuck on that. And then all of a sudden, one of his videos popped in the middle of all that, and I went, "Well, look at that. That's weird and creepy."
all. Yeah.
And then I said, "Well, whose channel is this?" And I like look into it and I start watching a bunch of them. And I'm reading the comments on it, and it's all the arguing with all of the neighbors on Otter Creek. And the comments are people who are not his normal subs on YouTube, and they are calling him out left and right. You're the narcissist. You're the neighbor causing the problem. Looks like you're the one with issues, not these other people.
Right.
And so those are people who don't know him from Adam. And that was the first thing that they were sensing from a 3 or 4 minute video.
Exactly. Well, and you know, if you watch any of that stuff, now he wants to start the turtle rescue. It's like I told Lisa, I said, okay, so how is he able to do that and not getting with Fish and Wildlife and doing it the proper way and everything, which he was going after that woman for?
Right.
You know, it's like what makes him better than somebody else that
Well,
he can
why
just go ahead and do that?
why does he want to do these things with the animals after somebody else did? Like, because he wanted to do gator stuff, and then now he wants to do turtles. Like somebody else is already doing something, and then all of a sudden he wants to do it.
It's just more content from him because, you know, that mentality that, oh, he could do it better. Well, you don't know squat about anything, so how are you going to do it better?
Right.
Yeah, it's in the bottom shelf, the core water.
I mean, he's not licensed, trained, and permitted for a lot of these things. I mean, you can't just go about doing that stuff.
No. You know, he started talking about, oh, we're going to put giraffes on the property, we're going to put elephants on the property, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, no, that ain't going to happen.
Right. Until like what Lisa was saying earlier about, you know, Guapo maturing a little bit.
Singing makes me
And
sing. Oh, hold on. Sorry, Robbie, I wasn't at the computer. Robbie's here. Hold on. He's singing. I didn't even look at
that's
my
just
phone.
dinging.
Hello?
All right.
Robbie!
What's going on, Robbie?
Oh, it's a beautiful day when the truth starts to appear.
Right?
Karma showed up today.
She did.
What?
She came knocking.
Yeah, because it's my birthday. I invited her.
Oh, thank you, Kendra.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry,
Hi,
Robbie. I was
Stacy.
actually
Hi,
outside.
Flutter. Hi, Shadow.
Hey, Shadow. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, I was inside. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't see you there. I was
It's all
going to
right.
tell you too. If Robbie shows up, hit ad. What I forgot.
Mm-mm-mm.
I how to do that crap.
CPR, Tori, Cousin Sue.
Yes, that I'm going to get involved in YouTube. Now I have to.
Uh,
Yep. Flutter's
yes,
birthday
he did,
is
Donis.
14th.
Monica, Terry, Darlene, FP. Hello, everybody.
Am I invisible again?
Where are you at?
I'm
I
here
don't
at
see,
Lisa's.
Hey,
I don't
Kathy.
see you in the chat. Kathy Wood.
I'm in the
There's
Where
Angie in
chat.
the chat.
Kimberly Chess.
I have to make my presence known.
Terry, Raw Dog.
Happy birthday
Mm.
to you.
Hi, Mimi.
He went back in there.
You know what's crazy? Throughout the whole thing, I sit there and I just um, will say out loud or to think to myself,
Probably.
please stay being nice to Mimi and her family. Please stay
Hi,
nice and be
Jennifer
polite to
W.
them since their property's so close.
It's a mess. It's a bloody mess, and
Well,
now
what did I do to him?
you
When I
guys
hit
can
the ground,
see why
yeah.
I just I started pulling away, and then that blow up happened, and I addressed it once, and I was done
Yeah.
because he is so full of himself and just other people warned me. Grimes Fine warned me,
He's
and
not your friend.
Yeah, he started attacking Grimes fine,
yeah, yeah.
insinuating a whole bunch of shit with him. He's
All
tried to ruin everybody. For all we
Alls
know,
I gotta
he's been
say
trying to
is
attack us.
when you have three children and not one of them wants anything to do with you, and your own mother and father don't want anything to do with you. What's that say about you?
Exactly.
Brothers and sisters.
And there was a brother that was mentioned too.
Hi,
Yeah.
Beth.
What happened? Well, basically,
The video is still up.
Jim Jones. Yeah, the video is still up if you want to go see on Guapo's channel. Jim Jones did Guapo wrong, disrespecting him. And yes, that is exactly what he did. It's not about
A
him
job.
offering her a job. It's not about that. It's the fact that you have to remember this is a girl he dated. I don't know, Kendra. I don't know if you said this while I was gone, but this is a girl he's dated for or been with for 10 years before he even did YouTube. When they had problems or issues, he talked to his friend. He talked to Jim Jones and discussed it. Now he's gonna go
Hi,
hang out with her.
Sapphire.
You know what I mean? It's just wrong. It's all kinds of wrong. And he hid it. He showed text about it, him talking. So can I hire her now? Whatever. But meanwhile, he already had been. He'd already been at the flea market with her. People are
People
sending
came up to Guapo and said, hey, I'm seeing your ex walking around with him here, there, and
Yeah,
everywhere.
he was getting all kinds of pictures from the vendors at the flea market.
Yeah.
Of the two of them.
Yeah. If anybody has a link to that video, you can pull it up, put it up there. Go ahead. But it's bullshit. And as I mentioned before, I think Guapo was young, probably naive to the whole YouTube and whatever at the time. I'm going to give him that. I'm not giving him any excuses for what was done with, especially with the situation with our friend here. But what I can see anyway was today when he spoke about this, he was being himself. He was
Yeah,
true. He seems matured. He's a little matured anyway. He's probably learned a lot, especially since he also said he hadn't been really hanging out with Jim Jones for the past year. So he's probably caught on to a lot of his shady shit, you know? And as he's maturing and getting older, plus dealing with real life stuff, like I mentioned, his grandfather passing and things like that, he's maturing and probably looking at his life like, what do I really want to do with myself? How do I be this a respectable human being so that my kids or people respect me the way I respect my grandfather? Because if you watched any of it, I mean, he truly loved his grandfather. You know, he showed that stuff. He showed that this kid's got heart of some kind. But
Yeah.
so I'm not trying to give him an excuse for the things that did happen in the past. I do know he was like Jeremy's little minion. But I honestly think that he owes somebody an apology that's here on our thing tonight. I hope he does do that. Um,
I don't expect an apology. I don't want an apology from those people.
I
I
get
just
it, but
don't.
I still think if he wants to be a man, I think he should. But that, that's neither here nor there. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying he's not a man, but I'm just saying, like he was live saying, like anybody that I've had an issue with or whatever, it's over, it's done. I don't care. Like if I blocked you, email me, I'll unblock you. He's just like, Jeremy's shutting him away from working with people, working with YouTubers, working with, so he's like, it's done, it's over, it's gone. And I
Well, and he's
jokingly,
also could apologize to more than just Robbie. Just
well,
saying.
yeah, of course, yeah. Hey, Olaf, what's going on, girl? Hey,
Hey,
Hola.
Olaf!
happy birthday to
Thank
Kendra.
you.
Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. So like I said, I'm not trying to give him an excuse or an explanation because it was a shit show, and
I don't know. I don't. You guys know me. I
Mhm.
don't. I don't attack people. I
Right.
state my thing. I state my facts, and I've got so much text from Jeremy that I've never showed anyone. I've got so many WhatsApp things from Jeremy that I never showed anyone, and when talking to Grimes, fine. It he said it perfect to me. He was like, why get involved with it?
Right.
You're not about that. Why do it? And I was like, you know what? You're 100% right, and that's why I left it at the one time. And
Yeah.
it's
And then you removed it 24 hours later. It's kind of like if
yeah,
you didn't catch it, oh well.
yeah. It was done.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
done. I'm done with it. And he's just he's not a good person.
Right, Tori?
And Guapo, shame on Guapo for knowing all that he knows and playing along with it for as long as he did. But my heart also goes out to Guapo because what Jeremy just did is it's
Disrespectful.
it's disrespectful and uncalled for.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was wrong. He was totally wrong.
And he knows exactly what he was doing.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's why he waited and was baiting him and questioning him about her and how we felt and whatever. So who knows how long he's actually been talking to Chapo?
Right.
Apparently he's a little bit of a hoe when George isn't around.
Sounds like a lot of a
Oh, when him and George were broke up, a friend of mine and myself called, we're talking to Jeremy, and we are like, "Are you all right, dude?" He's like, "I'm not eating, I'm not sleeping," and I'm like, "Dude, why don't you just come down to Florida? You're in Otter Creek. You can come hang out here every day. Just it'll get your mind off things." And
Because that's the kind of friend you are.
my friend said to him, "Well, why don't you, yeah, do that, and then you guys can come see me." And he goes, "I'm only coming down there if I can stay with you." To her, and she texted me, "This guy's creepy. No way in hell is he staying with me."
And this
Right.
is why he's crying over George.
Yeah,
He was willing to go and stay with this girl and was trying to flirt with her and get with her.
But yet now he's in Ohio and George is here
Right.
by herself
Yep.
out on that piece of crap property.
Yep. Yep. I hope she didn't give up her house that she had.
I
If
know.
they did break up. but I don't know.
For sale a long time ago, but I don't know if it ever sold.
I don't know. I mean, I understand when you're in things, and you can't get out of them. Nobody knows. I mean, he's gaslighted Chapo. I mean, God, I keep saying that. Chapo.
Guapo.
Guapo. He gaslighted Guapo just in the conversations that he even showed in text. Totally imagine what he's done to George.
He's not a good person, and that's it. That's the bottom line. He's just a one. He's look at
out
him.
for himself.
That's all he's about is how to make the money. He was panicking when him and George broke up because his views were down because George wasn't there, and he was just freaking out about it.
So what's he gonna do if they break up and they're not gonna do the channel anymore, or she's
No,
not gonna be on it?
Are you kidding? He's too much of a narcissist. He'll figure out how to redo it. Listen, he's got a forked tongue and he's charismatic. So remember, the devil was God's right-hand man.
Right.
Are sneaky, conniving, charming people.
Sneaky, conniving, charming people.
Yes.
Those are narcissists.
And
I can't believe he was calling Guapo a narcissist.
he
Hello?
will charm some other fool.
A snake charmer.
Watch him charm Chapo into doing it.
That's what I was about to say. Chapo's experience with going on YouTube. Maybe he's going to try and convince her to come on, either piss George off or whatever. I don't know. All I do know is that he can call what the hell's his own, and that George is his little sidekick or something like that. He acts like it's his wife. They're not married, okay? And the thing is she's been part of what the hell's for so many years. I really hope that if he blackmailed her back in the day when they first broke up, that since then she has saved enough shit so that he can no longer do that to her. That she's got enough on him to put him away and ruin the channel.
I feel bad for
She's
George.
part of the channel. She's part of it. So that house, whatever he put in the ministry and all that shit, I mean, he may think and claim it's only his, but she could fight him on that. They did that house together. I don't
think they're broke up right now. But then again, they may be, because last time when they broke up, she would jump on the channel because he would call and bitch at her, and she would jump up on the channel and act like nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
So,
and for all we know right now, because her and Chapo were friends, right? And Jeremy told Guapo that George was okay with it because she's friends with us. So George is okay with her filming and stuff. I can see it. I get why she might do it.
He still broke the bro code.
But he broke the bro code. Right. Absolutely. So
you know
I
what?
get why
you guys want to hear how he is and stories on how he really is. Find out the old substitute George. Find out how to get a hold of her. And she lives in Chiefland. And she's got stories for you that are unbelievable.
Who was the old? She was the George. What was she?
Substitute George. She was the camera girl from Chiefland.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. She went and picked everybody up. I remember that. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. He bitched her out one time because she wasn't there on time.
Okay. Well, he also jumped up and left, went back up to Ohio because of George, and left everybody at his house.
Right.
Yeah.
Including the animals that he said someone was taking care of.
Yeah, we watched all of that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he released the pigs, and nobody was taking care of his animals.
Well, the pigs were all feral to begin with. He caught those on
property.
No, they weren't. He caught a couple of them, and a bunch he got from different people gave him potbelly pigs.
Oh. Oh yeah, the younger ones that were in the cage or not that big one. Yeah.
The big one someone gave him. I was there when that happened.
They left all the ducks there, all the chickens, and all that.
Yeah. The peacock.
Now,
the peacocks he got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Then he's got the balls to go get more chickens and peacocks up in Ohio.
Yeah. Got this huge aviary.
Listen, he's always, anything you say, he's always going to talk his way out of it because he's charismatic and he's just going to lie his way through it.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Now, he's supposedly trying to do the turtle rescue up in Otter Creek now.
Where'd you get that idea?
Is he able to do that without going through Fish and Wildlife?
He cannot have, he can start a business, a turtle rescue, but he cannot have more than 25 animals without a permit. And technically, he cannot even, well, yeah, he can't have more than 25 animals without a permit. And there's no requirements for turtle and tortoise to get that permit. There's no like 1,000 hours or whatever. But as far as a class 2 or class 1 animal, he has to have 1,000 hours experience, and he has to.
Now, as far as the 25, does that include his chickens or peacocks and all that crap?
No, that's just 25 turtles.
It's just the turtles?
Yeah, chickens and all that is considered farm animals, so that's not, you don't need a permit.
That's crazy. But you know why he's doing that?
Oh, for content.
The funding.
Well, it's for content. It's probably for funding. But now that he's doing this, doesn't it make you wonder, hold up, is Lynette lying about him saying he was going to do a turtle rescue and help her with it?
Dude, when him and I had the huge falling out, he panicked because people were like, what about gators? What about turtles? And so Lynette was on his channel, and I'm sure he told her if he would help support her turtle rescue if he could film with her.
Probably.
And then
that's what he does. He says that shit.
And then he saw what a person,
yes, she does a lot.
How she does her stuff and didn't like it, and then he went on the attack.
The chickens he brought from Ohio, and I even offered to go and take care of them.
Yeah, Mimi
That's
did.
right, the original chickens, yeah. And then he brought them from Ohio. That they had the names, right? And then they were gone.
Yeah. And when they
who was Sub George though? Who
when
was
they
that?
were bringing those peacocks
Mimi,
down,
do you remember her name?
Who was Sub George?
That first group of peacocks down here.
I'm sure I've got it somewhere in my messages, but
and one died on the way down.
Robbie, didn't you give him peacock eggs or something like that?
I give him baby peacocks.
Baby peacock? And those like disappeared immediately.
Yeah, those died within a week.
Wow. That's crazy. You know, it's really sad because like I mean, I just hope that people start realizing he is who he is. I mean, is Patience and Christian still with them? Apparently, yes. See, now I don't watch the channel. I just have.
I don't watch them at all, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
I was just gonna say, how come Christian's not filming?
That's what I said before.
On vacation.
They're on vacation.
I was watching Guapo's feed when he was going off today. Someone asked about Christian, and someone else commented that him and the baby are on a 2-week vacation.
So that's why he needed help?
Who knows?
Whatever happened to a tripod? Why does he need her to, you know, what the hell did he do before?
A selfie stick.
Right. You know, like, what? He has to go to Chapa.
That was done intentionally.
Yeah. And how did he even get in contact with her?
Probably has her phone number.
Well, how come Guapo doesn't have George's?
Because Jeremy changed her phone number and her phone and all of that stuff. Guapo's never gotten it.
That's crazy, man. She needs to get the hell away from him. But if she walks away, she's walking away from a lot. That's the problem.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do, though. Cut your ties completely and just go.
She's got to set herself up, though.
Well, yes and no.
You know, I mean, she has family. She can go home, I guess, right? What do I know? I don't know. But it's messed up. But I can see the temptation in walking away and who knows how he. I mean, he's totally gaslighting Guapo over this. You know,
Weren't
this
they
guy.
supposed to get married like 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She keeps putting him off.
Wouldn't you?
I wouldn't even entertain it.
She already
Trust me,
has to do this, like in the military. She don't need it. I mean,
trust me,
he's
it's
like,
not her putting him off.
it's not her putting him off.
No.
It's him putting her off.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Why? He's the one who asked her to marry him.
He doesn't want to be married.
Okay.
I'd have walked away from that.
Then why did he do that and make a whole big thing about it?
Views.
Oh, he did that right after they supposedly got back together too.
Views.
That's sick. So you know what? To me, that's kind of like
Listen. Zelda is the one who told me, and that's when I started pulling away from Jeremy.
that's true, Darlene.
Zelda is the one who told me that they are lying. They're full of it because Jeremy always said, "Oh yeah, George used to work in the medical field." And Zelda was asking her simple, and Jeremy made it sound like she was a nurse. And
Right.
And Zelda was asking her simple nursing questions that any nurse, first year nurse, would know. And George did not know the answers. And that's when Zelda put it two and two together. She works in billing, medical billing, not a nurse.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like, what do you know about the medical field except for code
In billing.
and
Yeah.
billing? Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
you're going to know codes and the diagnoses and all that go with them. I mean,
Right.
you can.
Now you can take this from Kim Jess because Kim knows because she works in the medical field.
I mean,
Yeah, but Kim is a lot more in tune with it.
Right. Of
All
course.
that she did was
But
billing, and she couldn't even tell Zelda simple first year nursing things.
right. But he made it seem that's what he does though. He makes everything seem bigger than what it
well,
is.
it is.
And Zelda called him out right on his live, and he blocked her.
Of course.
And then got mad at you because like something that Zelda was sending, he was
Yeah.
supposed to get or something, and then played stupid.
Yeah, and Zelda said, "Don't you dare." I have the email still to this day. I kept it, and she said, "Don't you dare give him a thing of mine."
Wow.
I said, "Yes, ma'am."
That's crazy. Yep, she did say she wanted to be married by the time she was 40.
I told Lisa we need to go visit her.
Imagine
Go
that.
visit George.
Good luck, guys. Jeremy has cameras all over there that he views
yeah.
from home.
Exactly. That's what I was telling Lisa. It's like even if he is up there in Ohio and she's here, she has no privacy. She probably can't even go to the bathroom on her own without him having a camera in there.
He
She's
wanted
not
all
allowed
her
to have
friends
friends
to get
come
married.
over?
Well, and I made
Wow.
that comment today too.
What'd you say, Kendra? I was
So she's not allowed to have friends come and visit, have lunch, grab a coffee?
Well, I'm sure that she probably can. I mean, she may not feel like she can, but is he telling her that? No, but if I was her, I wouldn't bring anybody to that house.
I told Lisa I'd be out there having someone take all those cameras down. Watch how fast he come back down here.
Dude, when he saw her leave his house in Ohio, he jumped in his truck and he heard her talking on the phone. He jumped in his truck that night and headed up to Ohio. He was supposed to be at my house to go do a gator call the next
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
And he called me and said, "I'm on my way to Ohio. I got to go. I'll call you later and explain."
That was with that first breakup. That's when he left the animals here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Jeez.
Guys, there's been research done on him. Like tonight, when Guapo started his live, I watched it for a minute when I was done finishing that video I made for Kendra. Which Robbie, I'll show you again because I just want to show it again. But he was saying that he got some new information that he really hopes that Chapo, if she is working for him, which supposedly she is, that she chooses not to. And it has something to do with him going to jail or something. And George's sister, her full blood sister, was talking to him and basically saying stuff like, it's about time this call comes out. You know?
Hmm.
And I don't want to say or speak for George. Now, I've always had a really good rapport with George, you know, but he was down here for a long time, and I think he only saw her, what, once?
If that.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to go up there.
Yeah. You know, so I don't know if he's like keeping her from a family. This is all speculation, guys, at this point. But it's like, you know, is she singled out? Is she, you know, like what? She's a smart woman. So I can't literally sit here and say George has no wrong because she's gone along with all his shit too. She is so, I mean, she's smart. She knows what he's doing is wrong. She knows he's doing shady shit. She knows he's exaggerating and creating false content. She knows this. Okay, so she's not innocent in all this. There's no way she can't. I know she ain't a stupid girl.
She knows
Okay?
everything that's going on.
Yeah. So I mean, she's not innocent in all this, but I know he did blackmail her at some point, and who knows how he's gaslighting her. So I mean, she could feel trapped. She really could.
Mimi says that her aunt and George are good friends. My aunt says that George never says anything bad about anyone.
I don't know. If something like that's going on, walk away. That's what I did.
It's not like we're going there with camera.
Mm-hmm. He left Australia. They had to work out getting to the airport to get home. Oh yeah, you talking about when they were all at the house and Sean had to take people to the airport? Because I heard all about that in the one trip I had with 5 minutes alone with Sean in my truck. I heard all about that, and that was 3 days before he freaking went off and changed his little tune and went running to Jeremy and going against Robbie.
Yeah, I don't know if Guapo
He was going off on
filming
Jeremy.
that or someone was filming that, and the guys were all there at Otter Creek, and Jeremy saw her on the camera and told him, "I'm going home. I'm going back to Ohio."
No, that wasn't then. Jeremy and George were down here. Yeah, Jeremy and George were down here, and George had to go back to Ohio for some checkups.
Yes.
And then she was supposed to come right back down, but she decided she wasn't coming down. And then Jeremy heard her talking on the phone to some guy and through the camera. And he jumped in his truck and headed up there. She was talking on the phone as she was walking out the door.
Twice, Robbie. He did it twice. The first time he was by himself and left when that happened, but the second time he left, all the guys were down here because Sean was pissed off that
they were fighting. They were fighting that time.
Yeah, Sean was pissed off they had to drive Conti to the airport. He was pissed off that when they went on that, was it a whale run? No, the manatee thing.
He had to pay for Travis.
Yeah, he had to pay for Travis. He was pissed because Jeremy was the one who offered to do all this, and Sean ended up having to take care of the payment and pay for it all. That's what he was bitching about me in that 5-minute car ride, or to me about that. It was about having to take them to the airport and paying for Travis. You know, and then saying how,
That's it,
he also
Mom.
got into his whole tax thing and his little thing, how he doesn't like to pay taxes and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, that wasn't about them. That was just about him himself. You know. So, Jeremy has money to sue everyone and cost them a lot of money. They are afraid of him. That is true. That is totally true.
I really don't like people like this.
You guys, I can't believe the people that are on his channel that haven't picked up now. Everywhere this man goes, he starts drama.
Right.
And he starts drama so that he has content.
Right.
There's no way this much drama can happen to one person
Right.
unless you facilitate it.
Hello? Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Keep talking.
There's just Kendra, the Kardashians don't have this much drama.
Yeah, right? They create their own shit too.
Yeah, they
You
do.
know, and they got a TV show. The TV show fabricates stuff.
Right.
You know, and then Jeremy created that, I guess it's like a Patreon or membership type thing. He's got 3 different levels, so all these people bought into that garbage too.
Dude, not even that. Remember when they were all at the airport and did that video? How
Yes,
many
we were talking
people,
about that.
hello, Hal, how many people didn't pay attention to that?
Yeah, exactly.
How many times does it have to hit you in the face before you see it?
Right. Saying how stupid people are and how easy it is to get
But
money
it's a
from them.
cult, and so people will never see it that way.
Yeah.
They want to believe so badly what they want to believe. You cannot change that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Even
anybody
though it
with
seems like
brain,
they're normal, smart people in every other capacity, they just.
but the funny thing with that whole thing is not only did he stick his foot in his mouth and Guapo recorded it, anybody that flies know that Spirit
Spirit
Airlines
Airline
does
does
not
not have
have
first
first
class.
class. It's like, what is he talking about first class? Spirit is like bottom basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that in Frontier.
I know CPR. CPR, when something dries up, he moves on to the next. What was the woman's name in Ohio that he was always attacking? With the who owned the warehouse?
Oh, Marilyn Raby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it all started there. I felt bad for the guy. I'm like, God, I can't believe he's going through this. But
I
then he
think he
comes
created
down
all.
here and it starts.
Yeah, I think he created all of that drama with that, and you know, I don't believe any of that crap. I think he hit his truck or his trailer or whatever it was that was supposedly stolen, and
Yeah.
all the stuff that was missing. I think he just fabricated all of that.
Yeah, it's just, it's, I have too much going on in my life and to worry about what's going on with his life or Guapo's life or
Right.
I said it to the beginning, karma will come.
Yeah.
You know, karma will come.
Just when you
I
think it won't,
I
it
just thank
shows
God for
up.
my drama because it's nothing. I have to worry. My drama is pumps breaking or something breaking or something fighting or something,
Mhm.
digging crocodile eggs. That's my drama.
Right. But well, hopefully a lot of these people now from Otter Creek
Hal, happy birthday, Hal.
and see him for what he truly is.
Yeah, exactly, Tori. That's, you know,
I,
my drama I went through, my wife's grandmother dying and her mother dying a month apart in the same year.
Right.
It's I go through the same drama all of you people go through. And it's not a constant thing. You go months with no drama and it's great. And then all of a sudden, bam, something stupid happens or something and there's your drama. But to have the drama that he has time and time again, come on, people.
Right.
You're smarter than that.
It's every business, every neighbor, every entity that he deals with, every YouTuber.
Yeah, he's funny. He's
Look
funny.
at he already has problems with neighbors up in Ohio. He already has problems everywhere this man goes. He has problems.
All right, let me see.
Right, that was what was being called out today was why is it that you're always the victim wherever you go?
What?
How can that
Yeah,
be?
You were going to what? Lost the show.
I'm like, hey, it's a good point. I mean,
it's just it's disgusting. You know, he panics when his views go down. Oh my God, you should hear him. I've heard him pick up the phone and call George. You got to switch the thumbnail. It's doing crappy. Hurry up, switch it.
Oh my god.
like a thumbnail's gonna make all that much difference.
It does, believe it or
It
not.
does. Believe it or
Because
not, it does.
he's so into the whole clickbait thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's so
that's what-
obviously clickbait.
the
Yeah.
clickbait is getting worse and worse with him now too.
That's
Like
why
I
I'm
said earlier, a
questioning
month or so
how
ago, he
does
was
it
saying
matter.
a month ago, he said the judge was removed from the case, and that's not what his video was.
No.
Yeah.
Walmart. It was Walmart too.
Yeah, and he somehow
He
he
sold
has
the-
acquired a bunch of Walmart aprons.
Or vest or something.
Yeah,
like
and
employee
he's got
vest.
everybody wearing those.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, like what the
Why?
hell? He's an idiot. But I think he's personally, I think he's just
Cousin Sue, that's a Burmese python.
there's look, a lot of times I'll get an email from people because they like our channel and they say how like sometimes they're they're a little older or they're widowed or they have an illness and they're handicapped or they don't get out much or whatever, and we help them like laugh and take up a lot of their time when they watch our channels. I'm pretty sure, Robbie, you get tons of emails like that.
Oh
So
God.
the majority, you have a lot of people like
Yeah, Cousin Sue, that one you don't want to pet. That one we actually lost when we had the fire.
So he's got a lot of people that are in certain age brackets that are literally, and you can see this because when you go on YouTube, they have statistics or analytics, right? And you could see the age bracket of your audience that's watching you. You could see whether it's male or female. You could see where the audience is coming from, United States, outside the United States. There's a lot of information it gives you on how how to attract or not attract your audience, but keep your audience with the same type of material you have. Like a lot of people liked watching the coin pusher videos. You know what I mean? A lot of people like watching that.
Oh, it tells you what your best videos are and everything.
Yeah.
That's why people are addicted to it.
Yeah. So like
what time of day?
in a sense, there's a lot of people that watch it sometimes, especially when you have content like that. They're like living through you in a sense. If they can't go out and do those things that they do like to do, they're watching you win, and hopefully you're winning. You know what I mean? Or so they'll donate. Here's $20. Go do another coin pusher video. Put it towards the video. That's what they're thinking. You know what I mean? That they're literally going to take this money and go. But now you have him sitting there, and one of his mods setting up a GoFundMe to collect money to sue people. It's like, dude, you filed these fucking papers. You filed to sue someone, and now you want your audience to pay for that? What? You know what I mean? Why? Because you're providing the content. They should be paying you for it.
It's disgusting.
It's like, but that's how people don't see it because they're not seeing how his brain works.
It's just like look at my channel. It's the only time we ask for super chats is when we do gator calls, because that pays for our gas, pays for our equipment to be able to go do those things. That makes it possible for us to do them because we don't get paid from the state. And I don't get me wrong, we greatly appreciate super chats and everything,
Thank you.
and
You're welcome.
we it's greatly appreciated, but we don't beg for them, and we don't.
You see the cake? Yeah.
The only time we do ask for super chats is during Gator calls.
Yeah, and that's legit because you're not getting paid for that from the state or anything.
Because I save the gator, I do not kill the gator and take it and sell it to a processor.
Mhm.
Right.
And when we have to euthanize a gator, what have you guys seen me do? We give away the meat.
Right.
Right,
I
right.
don't take it to the processor.
It's just really sad what he did. Like all those school bags and stuff that he got donated. Like I'm pretty sure they made it over there because her aunt.
They did. Aunt Carmela had an issue transferring the video to them, but she showed video. They had her on at one point and showed her at the orphanages and everything where they were giving out all of the equipment and
So the
things.
kids got
The
them.
kids did get
Right.
them. Yeah.
But then that's fine. But the thing is, it's like, what is your purpose for doing that? Really helping children? Is that his purpose, or is it to make himself look good?
To make himself.
That's
look
the
good.
difference.
That's the narcissist.
Because if you actually gave a shit about kids, why are your kids not talking to you? Yeah, she's watering her plants.
Exactly, Mom.
The California
I think
group he went to see years ago don't mean anything to do with him. Don't want anything to do with him anymore. Jeebus doesn't even talk to him anymore. The California. Oh, was that when they were doing the East Coast versus West Coast storage unit thing?
Yeah, Mr. Beast wants nothing to do with them. Remember when he was trying to get in with Mr. Beast so hard?
It was so obnoxious. Even the guys when he went out to this corridor or whatever where they were cooking the burgers.
Yeah.
Even the guys that were cooking were just like, "What the fuck? Like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like he's too in your face, too he's just obnoxious. You could totally tell. Like if I was at a convention like that, how he got on the board of helping, I don't know. But I've been to conventions
Because it's volunteers.
Yeah. So, but I've been to like these conventions. If I was approached, I'd been like, "Get the fuck out of here!" You know what I mean? Like, Sakurati.
Who, honey?
Midnight or 1 a.m.
1?
Yeah.
Is your belly bothering you?
A little bit. Why?
Stay away from Taco Bell.
I was in the mood
Gabe's
for
got a
taco.
bellyache.
Honey, all you're going to do is agitate that. You need to go get medicine.
Did you see Patience engagement ring? It was from George. Christian could never afford that. Then all of a sudden, George stopped wearing hers. What?
What happened?
Sapphire said, "Did you see Patience engagement ring? It was from George. Christian could never afford that. Then all of a sudden, George stopped wearing hers." Allegedly. A lot of this stuff is allegedly because we don't have,
You don't
paper
have proof,
proof.
yeah.
So I mean, it's I can tell you right now that, like, based on what the stuff Guapo was saying, I can't vouch for that, but I can tell you the same shit has occurred in other instances that I know of too. I do know he's been looked up, and these businesses that are not real LLCs, or he's lying about them, whatever they are. His name is not attached to any LLC in Florida or Ohio, but he does have a ministry under his name. I forget the name of it. But you know what's like sick? What's sick is, like, do you remember when he turned around and he said that he was helping someone, and they're filming this huge thing, and it's gonna be a thing. It's like $150,000. We just like donated and helped somebody. He made you think he helped somebody rebuild their house, or bought their mortgage, bought their house for them, or they were losing their house and he paid it off. He made you think something like that, and it turned out to be the camp that he used to go to, who the guy is business friend partners with him in a ministry, and he bought them all boats and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Boats?
Hold up. So you kind of helped yourself.
Yeah.
You kind of helped yourself there, but you're making everybody think you're doing this great thing for the kids or whatever. And yeah, the kids get to use it. But that's the whole point. Are you really doing it for that or for yourself?
Is it something that was an
Remember the woman he got eye surgery for?
Yeah.
You know how he did that?
Now.
He paid and got eye surgery for himself. And they were talking how Jeremy does YouTube and that's how he makes all his money. He's
Right.
fun employed.
Right.
And then Jeremy said, "Hey, why don't we do this? I'll promote you on my channel, and you give away an eye surgery."
Right. And there's
And
nothing wrong with that. Things like that happen all the time.
that's called
Uh, yeah.
branding, and that's how you do things. But Jeremy made it sound like that he paid for her eye surgery.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the difference, you know?
And he even told me he didn't, that he did a filming trade thing for it.
Right. If he's teaching kids, I feel sorry for kids. I don't know, but to me, it seems like he shouldn't be dealing with kids at all. I don't know. I don't want to accuse or allege, but I do know that he expunged a record of his, you know, a bad boy record, jail record of his.
A bad boy record. I thought you were going to go into P. Diddy. I was like, what?
Mm.
No. He actually has a record that he had expunged, and there's been rumors as to what it was. I'm sure someone will find out.
It'll come out. It'll eventually come out.
He's fine. But you know, here's the thing. You know, if he's still dealing with his wife in court, yeah.
Trust me.
Oh no, he's not. He's gonna go the other way. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty surprised. His wife used to be on his channel before Jordan.
Yeah, it was Jeremy and her.
Yeah. So she probably has actually a stick, but it was called something else. It wasn't called What the Hell.
I
But
forget what it was called back then.
she probably has a stake in all this crap.
Like a quarter of a way. Something.
Oh. But as you see, you still did it. You still got it.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's probably has a lot to say. You know, and that's going to be his downfall. You know, but you can't. You know, he fights with these people, then he knocks them down. You know, and like his fight with you was just pure jealousy.
It's just
You know, and then he tried to ruin your channel.
well, he tried telling me. He goes, "Dude, you got to create drama with your neighbors. You got to." I go, "I have no drama with my neighbors." And then the one neighbor I did have drama with when I bought those cabinets. Look, how quick did I end that? I didn't go
Right.
on about it for 2 months.
Yep.
I said, "All right, fine. Come get them. Take them back. Give me $300 for cleaning them all up and take them back."
Right.
I People were like, "Don't give them back. Don't give them back." But that's the thing. I didn't want the drama.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. Jeremy's like, "You're stupid. You should just film them. Go to their shop and film." And I'm like, "No, no."
I mean, people may like drama, but they sometimes like to just watch some good quality crap.
You know.
Everything doesn't have to be dramatic.
Yeah, he totally lives for drama. Totally. You know.
Good
And
night, CPR. God bless, brother.
good night, Phil.
If you make something wholesome good enough, you don't have to make it dramatic.
Yeah, that's not Robbie. Like Robbie, when Robbie gets excited, he's not faking excitement. You know what I mean? He's literally excited. He's get this brand new. Do you know? Okay, so he gets this kick-ass crystal, right? I get a phone call. He's like, Lisa, what? You're not gonna freaking believe what I got. What, Robbie? What do you got? What do you got? I got this huge freaking on a black pearl, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I got this huge freaking fluorite, and I'm like, oh my god, let me say, and I'm getting pictures all the time. So when you see him getting all excited about going on the auction and showing you guys, or even like on a Wednesday, he'll pull it out, and show you what's coming on. He's legit excited about it. You know, you don't see his titles, like holy crap, the biggest fluorite in the world. You know what I mean? Like you don't. He's legit excited. Like even, and I'm not gonna criticize Guapo by saying this, but like even like the storage units, like let's say they go and get a storage unit and doesn't have all that great stuff. Guapo, even though he's exciting, he has to like fake some of that. But he's filming, so you're putting on a little bit of a show. Robbie's legit excited about the stuff that he shows, the animals, the crystals. He's legit excited. He doesn't have to do any of that, so you don't need the drama. You know what I mean?
I
Right.
don't listen. I literally every night and every morning
Right,
I
Troy?
pray, and I thank God for every day that I get, and thank thank God for the day I had. Even if there was drama in it, I thank God for letting me make it through it and going on.
Right.
Um, and I thank God every morning for me waking up.
Yeah.
And I tell God, no matter what this day brings, just please help me get through it.
Right.
And it's I listen, guys. I told you I was a a bad drug addict. A very when you think of a drug addict now, think of that times 10. And that was me. Lisa's seen me every day for 7 years. I was FUBAR,
Right.
and that's how I functioned. And I woke up one day and said, "This isn't life."
Right.
And I've been clean ever since, and it's been since the end of '92, and I've been clean, and I I enjoy life to the fullest. I
Yeah.
love life, and I get excited about everything because to me everything is exciting. It's a new experience in some
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. It's new. No
Right.
matter how many snakes I catch, no matter how many times I dig alligator or crocodile nest, there's something new that happens.
Ew.
Right.
And I just, I love life and I love sharing things that are good. I hated doing Swamp Brothers. I didn't hate it. I loved it because I reached a lot of people with teaching them stuff about animals. But I hated when all they wanted is, okay, what's the money worth? What's the drama? We got to create the drama line. Why is there got to be a drama line? Isn't there a drama enough me teaching my brother and he's scared to death?
Yeah.
Isn't that drama enough for you? Listen, we've been filming before, and there was an executive producer down here called Shura Davidson, and she would go to Steven and go, "Hey, Robbie just said this about you." And then she would come to me and say, "Steven just said this about you, that he's this and this and this." And I'd look at her and go, "Do you really think I'm that stupid to even believe a word that comes out of your mouth?
Right.
It's my brother, you dumb bitch." And then I'd just walk off.
Yeah.
And there's these things called OTFs. They're interviews while you're filming. They're supposed to happen while you're filming, but while you're filming, you don't have time to do them. But they're still called on the flies. So, like, you'll shoot an episode. It'll take you a week to shoot the episode, and then the last day of shooting, it's all the OTFs. And they ask you a question, you answer it. Now, they wouldn't like some of my answers, so they would write answers, which were totally wrong, but it was more drama. And they would say, "No, Robbie, say it like this." So I'd muster up the stupidest voice I could come up with and say it and go, "There, you got it."
Right.
And then I'd do like 10 takes of my own words doing it, and they'd have to use my words. And I got sick of it. And that's we never canceled a day because we were sick. Steven canceled like 3 days filming because he got hurt by a manatee. But I broke a thumb, I broke a rib, I broke a tooth.
That damn cat.
Never canceled a day.
Oh.
Every time I walk in there, I'm like,
My statue of my lion.
You're freaking her out.
Yeah, she goes because every time I go by that thing, I'm like, that's nothing. When we're sitting there, we'll look over and we think it's Jules.
Let's see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
I can't. I'm on my laptop. I can't. I'll get the camera going and I'll bring it. It's huge. Kendra, we don't have any drama on our channel.
You guys just share everybody else's drama.
Yeah.
we don't create content. We just do crystal content, but we have it.
You had your drama, the stalker.
We have,
we had the creeper, and we still do actually.
but we had a little bit of drama.
Yeah, we have the Kimmy and we have the Els. But Els actually, well, I guess she was part of our child too and stuff, but that really wasn't our drama. We just I'll attack the warrior, just like today. I'm attacking the if you want to call it an attack, I don't call this an attack.
It's not an attack, it's spewing truth.
Yeah, this is actually, which is what we did. When you Lisa goes warrior mode, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the facts that I know as I know them or as I've experienced them, like the whole thing that went down with Jeremy and Robbie. What? Oh, I don't know. Easy, pulled too far up. Sorry. The stuff that went on with Jeremy and Robbie and Guapo like a year and a half, 2 years ago, whatever it was. I know about it because I was dealing with that. I was still dealing with Travis. I was helping Travis. I was still a mod for Jeremy until that Mill of the Grill thing. I was still friends with George. I got a lot of the behind the scenes stuff from people, but I didn't throw any of that shit out there until Jeremy did something. I'm like, oh god, so now he's Jim Jones and the freaking Kanye. You know what I mean? I just, we've said some stuff that's basically been repeated tonight, but it's because there's more people are seeing it.
It's just more people drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, and that's just to let you guys know, watch your back. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, And unfortunately, someone that was close enough to him and did know some of the shit that he was doing got hurt by him. Didn't believe that he would have gotten hurt by him, but is now hurt by him.
Yeah, he didn't believe because he knew all the secrets about Jeremy. He knows everything about Jeremy. And he never thought that Jeremy would do something like this to him.
He's not your friend. He's nobody's friend. He's not even his own friend. Because if he was his own friend, he thinks he's helping himself.
Jim Jones.
Yeah. The Wapo outed Jim Jones today.
Jim Jones.
The dude you always say, what the hell is he? Well, he used to always say, what the hell are you listening to that idiot for? Yeah, he would hear his voice. Well, when I used to watch.
What, are they not friends no more?
No.
Wapo and.
Yeah.
What happened there? What happened to that one?
Jeremy broke the bro code.
Huh?
He broke the bro code.
What was that?
Hired his ex-girlfriend to work for him.
Really?
Yep.
Wapo did?
Jeremy hired Guapo's ex-girlfriend to work for him.
But you guys, Guapo used to pull the same stuff Jeremy did. He was probably Jeremy's #1 student.
That's why I called him his minion. Yeah.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, when Jeremy turned it on him, So if it even happened, you don't know what the truth is here.
No,
And
but apparently she's definitely working for him, if it's nothing else. And if you ask me, from the amount of time Guapo made it seem that Jeremy's been questioning him about her, this has been going on for a little bit. And also might seem like there's more to it than him working for her. I don't know. Just saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly. You know? But that's what I was saying before. If he's that much of a hoe, then who knows? You know? He,
I don't.
he could be trying to replace George with her. Who knows?
Who knows what goes through that brain of his? It's just, I'll tell you what goes through his brain is how to get more views.
So that would be the third woman co-star.
Yeah, but he would lose viewership on that
Well,
because
hold
people.
on, because according to Guapo, Jeremy buys his views and his likes. And I showed the chart earlier about how his
Yeah.
subscribers are suspect.
How much does it cost for 1,000 subs?
Who knows? But he's got
I
that
don't
kind of
know.
money.
Because he's buying them every few days.
I get
Yeah.
offered subs all the time, and I always say, no thanks. I build mine naturally.
He just wants that freaking $1 million, that million, what do they call it? The $1 million, uh,
The plaque.
the plaque.
Oh, he wants the million viewer plaque.
Yeah. And he's going to keep paying for it until he gets that plaque.
But aren't like all these subs technically like fake accounts?
Pretty much.
It depends who you go through. Like, I I bought subs, not buying subs. I bought advertisement.
Right.
And I bought it for you guys, and I bought it for me. But I did it through YouTube Mafia, where they share our videos, so you're not
You're
guaranteed
not buying
a
subs, you're
number of
paying
subs.
advertisement, and
You're
people look
paying
at your
you're
ads and they
paying
click
a
on it.
YouTube Mafia to share your videos.
Right.
Right.
That's
And
different.
that's what I did. I did for you guys, and I did it for myself. And that's totally different than buying subs. That's what
That's advertising. That's not.
right,
Yeah, that's
right.
not buying subs.
That's
That's not what
that's
he's doing.
that's what Mr. Beast uses,
Yeah,
and so does
Logan Paul or one of the Paul.
Logan and Jake.
Right.
They're the ones who recommended it,
Yeah.
and that's when I did that. But I did that years ago. When you
Yes,
guys
I
first.
can create 1,000 email accounts and sub them to the channels. Yes, you can. You absolutely
Yeah.
can.
God, imagine sitting there creating all that. Oh my God.
Oh God, dude, it takes
Oh
me.
my God, can you imagine having freaking 20 email accounts, let alone 1,000?
I got one. That's enough.
I can't. I can barely handle two.
Right? Right, Stacy? Who's got time for that? We're getting. I would love to, get
So
be
now
about
wait a
that.
minute. Guapo said Jeremy's buying subs actually.
Yes, he did. He said no.
Wow.
He said he didn't say he's buying subs. He said he's buying likes and views. And the
Wow.
views is. But check this out, though, guys. Now think about this, okay? He's buying views. How does he get paid off YouTube?
Views.
Views.
Yeah.
So
So he's
trust me,
not
he's
making
saying
as much
he's
if
that.
he's paying for it himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
he's
that's the
making money
thing.
back.
YouTube won't do anything about that because the video's still playing.
Yeah, they're getting advertisement money too.
Yeah.
So they don't care whether he's getting fake subs or not.
Right.
They don't care if he's paying to get the views or not. They've got their advertisers, and their advertisers are making money, and
What's his?
everybody else is making money.
Is
And
there a pattern? Is there a pattern for his viewership going up?
Oh yes.
You want to see
Really?
the pattern? I got it right here. Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
It's quite the pattern.
One ringy dingy.
We compared it against Moose, and even Moose was more natural.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And you see? Is it
That's
showing? Is it showing? It's look here right now. I gotta switch it.
that's
But can you see
Moose.
it? All right. So this is Moose. That's her, flat line up at the top up there. And then we'll go to what the hell's. Oh, we gotta click on that. And his subscribers. Oh wait, that's his subscribers chart. See that?
Whoa, there's a fucking definite pat now, but you got to see the video. What
What
video
video?
came out on that day?
No, dude. This is like, this is
But that
3/7, 3/11, 3/15, 3/20, 3/25, 3/29,
1,000
4/5,
people every time.
1,000 each time.
oh, that's not yeah,
Nothing.
that's not
Zero
views.
in between.
Lisa, pull
Zero.
up mine. Mine goes up and down. And I notice mine go up when I have an e-gator call.
Look,
Yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah,
that's natural. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Now it does round off the numbers, but look, and this is legit. They go up. It goes like this is like 0, 0, up, down. See, ours does the same thing. You know.
Yeah,
Up,
So it's
down,
whenever
plateaus.
I have an e-gator call, mine jumps.
look. Here's your views. That's
E-gator.
probably an e-gator call right there.
Yep.
Maybe that one.
E-gator.
Maybe not. These two.
Yep.
So this is your views, but let's go back to Jeremy's views. Why didn't you do that? Okay.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh. Now my question was, okay, it seems like there was a couple, maybe 2 bad videos, right? Bad videos. But
Yep.
even if it was bad videos, let me ask you a question. This is every day. This is daily. Okay. Why would it jump from, this is all 200,000, right? When it gets to here, it's 186. So generally, every day he's got over 170,000. Let's go a little lower here. What was this? 169. Okay, so basically 170,000 views daily, except here, 63,000. Here, 14,000. How do you go from 170,000 views one day and the next day 14?
Yeah.
Okay, here, 75,000. How do you go from 75 to 179? And then
You're
follow
buying
through.
views.
Okay, so it's ridiculous, you know. So what's that? Subscribers, views, super chat. Let's just see, whatever. Super chat, he doesn't make a lot of money on. Okay, last 7 days, like last Sunday, is it showing? Yeah, 6/2. He made $318. Sunday before that, 57, 174,
Didn't he used to
167.
make more?
I think he did, yeah, but I don't know what's going on.
If he's buying views, he's not going to make as many.
Right. Total revenue says 98,925. But this is obviously all on his lives. And he goes live once a week. So, I mean, honestly, the fact that they're even able to show a portion of this online and he's claiming the shit that he claims, he's an idiot. He's a total freaking idiot. Look at his title. She lied to the judge. Perjury charges coming. They broke the law again. Cops called. Oh, that was the lie. Corrupt council member quit. Why would she lie to me? Her lawyer quit, putting her turtle rescue out of business. Really? So, just what I said before about this video, putting her turtle rescue out of business. Why? Because he's creating one himself. So it's going to put her out of business. He said when all this stuff was going on, he had said, "What would I want her property for? There's nails, there's all kinds of glass in it, blah blah blah. Why would I want her property? That's the only thing I could get. That's all she has of value if I win the court case, right?" And meanwhile, we all know that's what he does want. He knows she can't afford to go back at him. He knows she can't afford an attorney. He knows she's got nothing but that property. So the property will end up being kind of forfeited by her, right? Up for auction, and he'll be right there to fucking buy it, right? But he sits there and says he doesn't want that property. It's this, it's that. What it was contaminated is something he said, right?
Yeah.
Before, but yet he wanted that property before that. And what? 2 days later, after him saying he didn't want it, he says what he'll do with it. And that's how. So he wants that property. So now he's sitting here trying to put her out of business. You really think he gives a shit about rescuing turtles? No.
You know why he wants that property? Because it's on the other side of his road, which would, if the turnpike does come down through there, wherever it does, it's that property value is gonna go up over there because it's on the main highway. But Mimi's property is in front of that.
Right.
So he knows he'll never get Mimi's property or that. So that's why.
The baby. We finally saved the baby. What baby? I sold my property to Walmart. Total freaking clickbait. It was a lie. Like the residents demand answers from corrupt count. Okay, whatever, that might be true. Judge found him guilty. Okay, corrupt, like breaking the law at town. Really? Like he's just court update. I won huge in Florida. Okay, whatever. He's just look at his face. Like Robbie, I don't think I've ever. Well, that's not true. He gets excited about animals. I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen you do a face like that. But I have.
Yeah, you have.
But it's like there's just such clickbait. She incriminated herself. Corrupt. There's something here where it says that the gotta be forced to go back to Florida, contempt of court charges. I'm going to jail. Right. Okay. No, he's not. Maybe for something different.
Do you realize that George has a file of just Jeremy's facial expressions, and it's probably got 300 photos in it, so she can just take that and put it on there? He totally stole how Mr. Beast does his thumbnails. And it's not really stealing because Mr. Beast actually did a video on how to do thumbnails.
Right.
And teaching people. And Jeremy just paid attention.
What did he remove? He had one that said that the judge was removed. And I can't find it now. Well, I'm also not on his channel. I'm on this thing. But he had one said that the judge was removed and the judge wasn't removed. Then there was another one recently saying the judge was removed. I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't he already removed? Which wasn't true. He's just full of shit. It's all clickbait and it's all, it's just, it's sad. And what's sad about it is that he's just literally taking advantage of people. Because to me, when you're lying to them, like, I don't know. Okay, like the Kardashians, we know that they're creating all their content, right? But we're not having to send, not that we have to. We're not being joked, like, we're not being guilted into buying something. Right. Unless we want to go, buy some new lipstick from Kylie. Or want some Skims, I guess. I don't know, because I don't buy any of that shit. But I passed it. Sorry.
If I want Kylie stuff, I just go to my friend who's a creator for her.
Yeah, see, like, it's just...
Yeah, Stacy, that's because there's... YouTube even has a video out how to create thumbnails.
Yep.
Because, like, when I go in my... what's a majiggy? YouTube studio... that thingamabob. There's a little corner there that tells you what to do, how to get more views. What's your best video content? What's ideas for making your videos better? And they always advertise it. Making your thumbnails is everything.
Right.
Sure,
You could have your poop throwing as a thumbnail. Oh man, I wish I had that recorded.
That's it's like
I used to. Oh, Robbie, let me show you the new intro or the current intro that we're using right now. You may want to
Uh-oh.
see it again. You ready? Are you watching?
Yeah.
Okay, watch.
Oh my God, that's pretty cool.
I love Kendra's laugh.
Miss Giggles over there.
Yeah.
That was a full blown laugh.
Because that was when
That was
I
when she got surprised with the jizz.
I
She jizzed
squoze
herself.
I squoze the poop and jizzed myself in the face.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh man, Crayola missed it. So that because you weren't here at that point. And so Crayola comes on, Crayola goes, what the fuck? And then he squoze the rest of it out. The unicorn jizz. By the way, guys, I just want you to know in your next packages, there's a
Oh
special
God. What the hell did I start?
surprise. Unicorn jizz. It was pretty funny.
God, I don't have a package.
I can actually show that, I think. Hold on. Is it here? No, that's us not live right now. Okay, no, wait. It's from the other day. Oh, this is funny. Hang on. I know exactly where it is, too. Hold, please.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, hold, please. I gotta share it. 1 second. It's funny. Present, share screen. Set a live. Let's chat. Was that it? Yes. Okay. Share. Can y'all see that?
There it is.
Okay. You hear me calling Kendra. Oh shit! Wait, wrong one. Hold on. I'm a couple minutes behind there. Oh, oh, oh! You gotta get right there. Okay. Hello. What's going on? It should be playing.
You
What's
didn't let the
happening
cat
here?
out, did you?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
This door out here's still open.
there you go. Look, it don't work no more. Ew, there's like a face in there, like a mean face. Rawr. Can y'all hear that?
No.
You don't hear
Yes.
it?
Yes.
She's answering me now. That's for me saying, Kendra, cousin Sue's asking. Ooh!
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Wait, let's listen it again. Yeah. Oh, and then we got this thing that Kendra sent. Wait, dang it, I did it again. Didn't you say? It's right before. There we go. Look, it don't work no more. I did it again! Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. Ew, that's like a face in there, like a mean face. Rawr. Kendra. Kendra. See See how she ignores me? Cousin Sue is asking. Ooh!
Oh my God. Oh
What
my
the fuck?
God.
Oh my God, the screen even changed.
Oh my
Hold
God.
on. What the hell just happened? Oh man. All right, hold on. Oh man.
Crayola's gonna be pissed.
Wait. It's spewed out. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, dude. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that Crayola?
Yeah.
Oh, it's jizz.
Oh my
Fine.
God.
Wait a minute. No, that's me. Crayola came on. Oh my goodness.
She's
Okay, there it is.
To grab the poo squeezy and just squoze it too hard and it jizzed all over.
she squoze it.
She squozed it. And look at now there's jizz balls everywhere.
Oh,
And
she's
she did it really
squoze
hard and forceful. She just squeezed it and they went shooting out really fast.
She squoze it.
Yep.
It was just one squeeze too
Yeah,
much.
she jizzed it out.
It's all dizzied up. It's like it's perforated, man. What happened?
She went crazy on it.
I don't like what was why is there a squeeze? Oh! They're everywhere! They're everywhere! Oh my god! Auntie Kendra, what happened?
Yeah,
I
see,
squeezed it and it
they
popped.
just go firing out really fast now.
All the jizz is everywhere. It's freaking everywhere. Oh no! Oh no! There's no more squeezies. There's no more squeezy poopies. There's squishies in the crystals. It's clear.
Oh, you'll be
crystals
finding those
with
jizz balls
jizz.
everywhere.
Look, it's clear crystals with jizz. We got all over the crystals. Holy fuck!
What the fuck was that?
Oh man, it's just too much.
It's too much.
Too much. It went everywhere. Auntie Kendra, I need your cleanliness.
You cleansed it.
Yeah, you got to pick them all up now, Crayola, with your little paws.
I don't want to.
But you have the little paws that fit them best.
Ew.
Yeah, they're a little slimy.
Oh. It's so gross. It's squirmy. The squirmy popped out in the. Is that unicorn jizz? It's flattened. My poopy's flattened. It's flat. He's
Well,
not a poop.
You can stuff it with something else.
Oh God.
You get the rest of the jizz out.
Wait a minute. There's like no. It's not. It's flat. It just went gone. It's like. It's no more. It's just no more. Oh, shit! Oh my god. They're freaking everywhere.
Barfing them up now.
What do you mean? But I'm trying to fix his face. Hey, this holy shit more. It's Jizzy. Jizz. What is that? Oh my god. What the fuck is that? It's fucking jizz. It's really jizz. Look. It squoze itself out. It squoze the jizz. It's really jizz. Holy shit, there's a fucking peen in there. It's real jizz. The poop has real jizz. Ow! What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god. Ew! Ow! Ooh, it's all slimy and squishy and
like a rubber.
No.
He
No.
looks more like a rubber.
Like a jizzle, right? I was like fucking deal. Oh, it went everywhere. Oh my god, there's jizz everywhere.
Now you gotta clean it up.
It exploded. It
Just-
exploded.
It jizzed my face.
I mean,
It's just, it's
Kim Chess says you better get all that cleaned up before she gets there tomorrow.
What?
That wasn't that funny, Robbie.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
See what you missed? Does everybody find that funny? Everybody's laughing. Oh my god, I was dying. Kim's sitting practically in tears right now. You okay? You missed it. You missed it. It was funny.
Oh god.
This is what we do when you're not here, Robbie.
Oh. Thank God I wasn't there.
Unicorn jizz.
Y'all are crazy.
I forget how that even got started now with the unicorn jizz.
I said, as Crayola, I had said, I guess this was Thursday night, I had said, no matter what you say, I can sing a song to it. And he said something about unicorn jizz. And I went,
Oh,
unicorn
that's right.
jizz. I started singing it. And then I said, you can get your unicorn jizz at 7:30 and get swamped.
Yeah. Then she tried calling me.
Yeah. On his live, I tried calling him. He didn't answer, so I called from my other phone. And he goes, hello? And I said, can you hear me? And he said, yeah. I said, unicorn jizz.
But Kendra, it was funny because I go, and Lisa's now calling from her other number, like I don't know that it's her.
Right,
I wasn't trying to hide it. I was just trying to get you to answer the phone.
I know. I go, let me play along. Let's answer.
Hey, Diana. Oh, man. That was so funny when that thing popped, when that little peen-looking thing popped out of that. I was stunned. I was like, oh, what's this?
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Unicorn, just see now it's still in my head. See what you said? So Kendra,
Great. No, I said great.
I lost
Only
it.
hot dogs.
It was pretty funny.
I still have abracadabra in my head.
Abracadabra.
I wanna reach out and grab you.
Robbie,
Oh Jesus.
crazy Robbie. Did
Oh.
you see all that unicorn jizz that just went flying in my face?
Why would
sweet.
he steal unicorn jizz?
What? Unicorn jizz. What?
When's Kitty coming?
Kitty coming. Kitty who? What? Kitty coming? What are you talking about?
The capybara.
The
Oh.
capybara kitty. Oh, the kitty. Here, kitty. When's he coming?
What the hell you think I was?
We were supposed to get the backhoe today, but we didn't get, not the backhoe, the bobcat, but we didn't get it because it did not come back from service yet. So hopefully it comes tomorrow and then we can do that.
Oh, congratulations, Diana. She's having another granddaughter.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep, they had the gender test. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Robbie,
Congrats. Hey, Waddy.
how many Cuban eggs you get?
I'll release that Friday.
That was from Marsha.
I'll tell everybody
He's turning
Friday.
into Kendra, guys. He's turning into Auntie Kendra and leaving us in suspense.
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 Apparently, Crayola don't like it, just like Lisa.
There
No,
was a
no,
there was a lot of good guesses though.
we don't like suspense. So we're just gonna act like we don't care.
You're gonna act like you don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. Suspend us all you want.
Where should I suspend you from?
A warehouse.
Kim Jess is showing her age. Hey, I'm Crayola. It's me, the lemur.
Hey, go to bed.
You go to
She's showing
bed.
her age.
Well, I'm not going to admit to watching the honeymoon.
Oh, you used to make me watch
I
it.
was. I was an infant. What?
You used to make me watch it.
It's the only thing that was on when you were a baby at night.
I wasn't a baby.
Yeah, we were watching reruns. You're a baby. Well, actually, late at night, like 11 o'clock at night, like, I guess in the 80s, still the 80s, it was showing the honeymooners. 11:30 at night. It was like the midnight thing. They would show, she saw him the first time around. Ouch. But they used to show the honeymooners and the odd couple. Yeah. That was late night. Yeah. Yeah. She saw it live, peeps. Did you steal your banana? Hey, Crazy Robbie.
Hey, go to bed.
Hey, guess what?
What?
You don't know it, but I got your banana today.
No bananas.
I stole it. That's why you got no bananas.
No bananas for you.
I took the banana in your pocket.
Let me check. Nope, my banana's still there.
Well, guess what we got? And you're gonna say you can't have that, but I'm having it anyway because Kim Chess said so. We got chocolate cake with pudding and vanilla icing and Oreos.
I
And
think
we're telling Kendra it's for her birthday.
I think you should have the velvet cake.
No. No. Once
It's
was
too
enough.
scary,
Man.
apparently.
No, once was enough. I thought I like popped out a baby or something. I said, "Oh, how'd that happen, huh?" Yeah, it was pretty gross. I know it's just food coloring, but when you see it come out the first time, it's not real pleasant looking. Try eating black licorice or black icing on something. Ew. Come out bright green. Black comes out bright green. Green poop. Green. Well, no. See, the only kind of poop I like is Skittles poop.
When you
It's gotta
drink
be
too much blue Gatorade, you poop green.
Yep, I've seen that. That I've seen. But blood red poop is pretty scary. Sorry. Yeah. If it what was I gonna say? I forgot now. you took my attention away. Yeah. So hey, Uncle Gabe. he just walked by. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it! Lost my train. Old age. Bite your tongue. I'm not old. 10 years old. It's her birthday.
I'm
She's
less
got-
young.
You're what?
I'm just less young.
You're less young. Okay, I'll go
You're
with
less
that.
young.
But you know what this year is for Crazy Robbie? Oh. When I remind Kendra of this, Robbie, you're in so much trouble.
What?
Kendra, you know what it is this year on Crazy Robbie's birthday?
What?
It's a big one.
The
I'm already-
6-0?
I'm
It's
already
a big
6-0.
one. It's a big one.
The
I'm already
6-0?
6-0.
Yes,
That
but
is
she'll never be as old as you. Well, I'm not older than her. I'm Crayola. I'm not as old as Kendra. She's a grandma to me. I just call her auntie out of being nice. Cousin Sue says 50. 50. Nope. Nope.
Who?
You.
Oh,
Robbie's like going towards senior citizen.
I'm
Yeah.
six. I'm 60.
You can stop reminding me of that next number. Why? Are you doing a tea tour? Nuh-uh. Are you
Tori's
both
not that
10?
old.
Tori's not that old. Only Robbie is.
I know.
Tori's the same age as me.
Uh,
You're older.
you're older
Um,
than Tori.
just by a little bit.
Robbie's 3 months older.
Yeah.
Susan. Oh, cousin Sue, you're not 64.
Cousin Sue is too cool to be
That's
64.
October. That's all right. We love your experiences, man. Because that's what you got. You got lots of stories to tell. Yeah, Lisa called me a hoe today. I called her a hoe today!
What the heck?
No, I didn't call her a hoe. I said, were you a hoe? Well, she
I
was
guess the
telling a
older you
story.
get, the more hoey you are. What the heck was that?
She, she was telling a story, and so Auntie Lisa turns around and says, "What were you, a hoe?" And she, like, I guess, got offended since you just mentioned it now. No, no. But she recognized I called her a hoe. I did not call you a hoe. I asked if you were one. It was
That's
the way
fine.
you were talking.
Was Auntie Lisa a hoe? Ask her that back.
What, Kendra?
Ask her that back. Was Auntie Lisa a hoe?
No. No, she tells me she wasn't. Unless you know differently. Not. Kendra, don't even put that out there because that's so not true. Don't even go there.
Were
I
you a
didn't say a
hoe?
word.
I can admit to my past, and I was not a hoe. Far from it. Trust me, I could have been. I was in the group of hoes, just that.
Oh God, was she ever? They were some
The
hoe
pack
bags
of hoes.
too. They were some
I was
white
surrounded by them.
fluttersons.
They wanted to be my best friend because I had all the rock star musicians they wanted to sleep with.
All
So
the
I was
guys
surrounded
starting
by
from
them,
high
just that.
school.
Were you a Native American in the Smackahoe tribe?
The Smackahoe tribe. No. No. I was never Native American anything. There's nothing wrong with being Native American, but I'm not going to sit here saying I am when I wasn't. Ever.
Who was that slutty girl that choked on a pill in the car?
Oh, that's what you're
What?
calling it. Choked on a pill.
Yeah, and we were over at Uncle Mike's house, and so then I had to like run out there with a glass of water.
She choked on a pill? Oh,
Yeah, and then
Laura.
like
Was
she
she
had like
blonde?
no, she had like dirty brown hair. She was real thin. There was a guy in the car,
What?
and then my mom was all concerned about the glass coming back to the house after she was done using it because it was Uncle Mike's house. They weren't home at the time. We were
What are you
babysitting
talking
Patrick.
about? This
So
is
it
in
was
the
like
Monte?
1986.
This is in the Monte?
In 1986.
So, blonde
I don't know who the guy was, but he was a more normal
hair?
dude for once.
Did he have blonde hair? Long blonde hair?
No, he had short hair.
Oh, then I have no
Again,
idea who it was. I have no idea. Dawn?
was it Dawn? Maybe it was Dawn. I want if that sounds right now.
She's the only one who could have been in the car at that point, if it was not Laura. She
No, I know it wasn't Laura because it didn't Laura have like the reddish, orangish, slutty. Crotch hair.
Excuse you, but no, she had white hair like Cece DeVille.
Okay, whatever. She was a hoe.
Hmm. Okay. Dawn was a hoe.
Well, they were, yeah.
Yeah,
Who
she
had
was
that baby
definitely a hoe.
first?
What?
Who had the baby first?
Dawn.
Yeah, with the what's his face?
Tommy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was some sluttiness.
Oh, you ain't kidding. That was like early sluttiness that should have prepared me for the whole world of sluttiness that I walked into.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
some hoe bagging.
Happy
Some
birthday to me. Ned's birthday is today. Happy birthday to you.
happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
We could call in channel in the 60s club with Marsha as our advisor. Yeah, good idea. I'd love to hear stories from Marsha. What kind of girls did you hang out with? Oh God. I
Apparently,
didn't
slutty ones.
That's just it. I didn't hang out with a lot of girls. I hung out with guys.
I can only remember honestly
And no,
like
I
three
was not a
girls.
hoe. What?
I can only really remember three girlfriends. The rest were all dudes.
Yeah. I always had male friends. I didn't trust women. They were hoes.
Well, yeah, those was clearly.
I really didn't. What? I think Kim Justice said there's nothing wrong with being a hoe. So are you admitting you were a hoe? Just depends on who you hoeing with. I guess.
Remember, we had to. Oh God, Flutter would feel my pain with this. We had to play that stupid game where you had to take a drink if you couldn't come up with some musical person's name, and you had to get their name from the last letter of the person before you's name.
Yes.
And I was like going, "Oh, I'm so dead in this game. Like I know people's name, and you knew it too. Everybody knew it." And I was busting out names like Nikki Six and shit. You were like, "What the fuck?"
You're talking that's a curiosity shop.
I don't know. I remember it in the backyard
Backyard. Whose backyard? I don't even remember. Kendra
at
remembers
the
so much
at the
detail.
house at the rental house where it was had
Oh,
the
your mom sold
upstairs.
their house?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were in the
Okay.
backyard there. It was like July 4th or something. I don't know.
Gotcha. When I was in grade school, I had mostly male friends. I think bringing rats to school may have been a factor. I hung out with guys. I think because I was really into the music and they were more into it. You know, I wasn't. Um, yeah, in school anyway, and that was right out of coming out of high school that you're talking about that time frame. And Dawn wasn't even in my school. I only knew Dawn because of Tommy. I hung out with Tommy. So you happened to be in the car at the same time Dawn was in was like a very slim chance that happened.
Well, yeah. What dude
But
would she have been hanging out with?
Tommy,
No, it wasn't Tommy though.
Billy,
Oh, Billy.
I'm just trying to think of the line
Was
of
Billy
them.
kind of tall?
Yes,
Okay, it was Billy then.
yeah,
That sounds right.
yeah. She had a kid with him too.
Right. But none
That's
of
why
these
I'm
kids were
saying she's a
current in the
hoe.
car.
Dude, she had like five kids from five different fathers.
Yeah, but none of them were with her at the moment.
No, no, she was bad news.
Oh.
Bad
Hence, my
news.
mom was concerned about the glass coming back.
Yeah, no, she was bad news. I don't know how, but she wasn't like a pill popper either, so I don't understand where the pill came
No, it was
from.
like a Tylenol or something. Like,
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a big deal back then. Back then, people just smoked pot and drank beer in my friendly neighborhood. But like within a year, that was when I started working at the I was working in the music industry. I started like literally after that. Yeah, we just lost him.
Where
I was a
were
very
we
good
when
girl.
you had the video camera that night and we were with the John Bon Jovi lookalike guy?
Curiosity Shop.
Okay.
That was Matt Klein. He was
Right,
one of my
right.
friends I was in school with, and we were both into Randy Rhoads. I remember that. Now,
Yeah.
see, I was a good girl myself. I was a good girl, but you wouldn't have known it because I hung out with all the bad people. Robbie's back.
I don't know what happened. I walked over. I was by the
You
baby
went
cot.
poof. You went poof.
I know. I couldn't hear you guys anymore.
Yeah, but no, I was a good girl. I just see the boys were bad. But when you go back now and look at how bad they supposedly were, no, they weren't. They hung out in a schoolyard drinking beer. Big freaking deal. I ended up going to Los Angeles and seeing people do the craziest shit. So, and hence our present company. But yeah, I stayed away from it. And what I did was I became everybody's mom. And I took care of everybody, made sure they were okay. I didn't stop them from doing what they did because that wasn't my way, unless you were my sister or my cousin. But I basically tried to protect everybody from themselves and make sure they got home, make sure they did everything. I was the mom of the industry. That's all I can say.
See what Donna said? Her
Well,
sister had three boys by
There's
three
there was no
brothers
more batteries over there.
what?
Okay.
and then ended up marrying the three brothers' dad.
Hold up, hold up. I gotta read
Yeah.
this down. My sister
Did you
had three
pull
boys
them and pull
by three brothers and ended up
three
marrying the
rabbits?
dad. Wow,
One
talk
rabbit
about all in the family.
That's quite the Maury show.
or
Yeah,
three.
you ain't kidding.
Yeah.
Whoa. Sorry, Donis. That's crazy.
At least they
Yeah.
can all, coexist for the holidays.
So, hold on. So the three boys by the three brothers. Now, wait a minute. So that means they're cousins and half siblings? Ooh. All of them.
Yeah.
And being raised by their grandfather. Ugh. AKA stepdad. Ooh, that's interesting. Definitely interesting.
Oh my God, cousin Sue got caught smoking in the bathroom.
Smoking in the girls' room. Doo-doo.
I know that's what I was thinking of.
Smoking in the girls' room. Doo-doo.
We had a smoking court. Hi, Shonda.
A teacher, don't you feel me? Up with your room. 'Cause everybody knows that smoking ain't allowed in school. Did I get caught smoking in the bathroom? No, I got caught smoking outside the school. I wasn't even signed into school. I was late for school, so I was finishing my cigarette before I entered school, and the principal drove by and saw me and knew my name, oddly enough. I got called down to the attendance office and they suspended me for smoking. I said, hey, how can you do that? I wasn't even signed into school. But they suspended me.
Huh.
Yep. Oh, look at Miss freaking Know It All over here. Yes. School property. We had a smoking area. We had a smoking area at my school too, but they removed it by the time I got there. Yeah. It, we did too, but it was 30 below there. Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah, talk about keeping the family. That's crazy.
Dude, I cry at 69 degrees.
That's too
We
cold for you.
know, we know.
We smoked under the football bleachers. Yeah, we had that too. We did that. Actually, they smoked pot under the football bleachers where I went to
Yeah.
school. Really? Oh. No, we had bleachers.
Dude, I remember when I was 13 years old, the biggest trouble I ever gotten into my entire life. I was 13. I went to, what was it called? Gold Circle
She's
with
playing
my
with Jules.
cousin,
He's playing with Jules.
Lisa.
What? Sorry.
So I was 13 years old and I went to Gold Circle with my cousin.
Uh,
And that was an old store. It was like a cross between Home Depot and Walmart.
uh-huh.
And my cousin wanted to get a socket and he forgot his wallet and he talked me into stealing the socket and I got caught
Of course
and
you did.
my mom had to come pick me up there. Oh my God, when I got home, I got my butt beat so bad.
Wow.
I never even touched a piece of gum after that.
Right?
I was like, nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, I didn't get in trouble as a kid.
That was the only trouble I ever got into as a kid.
My mom was very, I don't know, like, I never had to, like, lie to my mother to do anything. I never really wanted to do things that got me in trouble, although my friends did. So, a lot of times you're guilty by association. Yeah. So, my mom used to say, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. I said, nope, not in this case, Mama. Nope. Not in this case. Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Nope. I didn't do drugs, I didn't drink, I smoked pot 5 times. 5 freaking times. And 2 times I was clearly an adult over like 30 years old. I'm sorry, 1 time.
And
One.
you forgot about the one time you did mushrooms when you talked to me all night and drove me crazy.
I was not doing mushrooms. I've never done a mushroom in my life. I don't like mushrooms.
Uh-huh.
Nope. I did. I talked his ear off one night.
And she was laughing every other word out of her mouth.
Yeah. I don't remember why that is. I guess it was late. I think I was delirious. I woke Robbie up.
I was like, what the
I
hell?
woke him up and then I talked his ear off so much that he had to go back to sleep. And look, you couldn't, right?
Right.
I used to cut out of school though. That I did, but I never got in trouble for it. Yeah. That I did do. But I told my mom. It got to the point where I had it. I actually kind of had it good. I had to walk to school and it was pretty far, right? So I would get there late. And sometimes what they did was they would start giving me detention every time. If you're late 3 times, right? I would get detention. So I would get it all the time. So finally, what I did is I stopped signing into school. I just went to my first because you have to be there for homeroom. Homeroom was like 20 minutes. So, and if I didn't make it to homeroom, I just didn't go to the attendance office and sign in. I just went to my first period class. But what would happen was sometime around like 11:30, 12 o'clock, like when we're changing classes for lunch or whatever it was, there would be some lady from the attendance office go, hey, Lisa, I thought you were absent today. No. I'd play all stupid. Like, I'm obviously here. I'd play totally stupid. And my mom knew I did this so I wouldn't get suspended. So when they'd call my mother to say, hey, we have your daughter listed as absent, she'd be like, okay. Like, she just, it didn't matter. Like, I never got in trouble for it. But I would come home like 20 minutes earlier than I was supposed to be there. And I remember we used to have those sweatshirts that used to hang off the shoulder in the 80s. And I was wearing one of those and I had sunburn on my shoulder. So my mom goes, where were you? I said at Eisenhower Park. She's like, okay. Like, what's she going to say? I didn't lie to her about it. So I never really got into
There's only
trouble.
2 left.
Yeah.
Are they both big?
And we only got caught because one girl that we slept with had an
How
older
many
sister
bags of rats did you pull?
who used to do the same
Okay.
crap, and
The big rats?
they caught
What?
up with her,
Okay.
my friend, and called her mom. Uh-huh. We're sitting outside of B-Wing, waiting for the bus. And here comes her mom around the corner. Oh shit, you're in trouble now. By the time I got home, my mom was standing at the door waiting. Ben. Just got off the bus. What do you mean, where have I been? Where have you been? Uh-oh. You're in trouble. We had been swimming. Swimming. We caught a ride to the state park and went swimming all day and then caught a ride. Did you guys have senior cutout day in high school?
Oh, yeah.
We did, and again we were at Eisenhower Park, right? And they went and got a van and they brought a keg of beer there, right? All of a sudden another van, while we're all hanging out having a good old time, another van pulls up and in it is the principal of the school and grabs the keg and takes it away and says, "You're all fucking suspended." Got all of us. Changed like 4 times because this one chick kept running her mouth about when it was, and she was doing it around teachers. She was ratting you out? Don't you hate rats? So we finally didn't tell her. No one Sue didn't have it. I think senior cutout day is like, it's a tradition. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But by that time, it was all like when I was graduating, I didn't have an eighth period class, and then they gave me because I doubled up in 11th grade. I took 11th and 12th grade at the same time, so They gave me like a study hall for 7th period. I'm like, why the fuck am I staying here? So I would
Yeah,
always come home early.
I had one class my senior year.
Yeah, I ended up like being home by like 1:30.
I would go to the ski slope by 11.
Yeah, those are fun days. Fun, fun, fun.
Dude, we didn't have senior cut day.
Didn't you have a senior something day where you went and like did something crazy, Kendra?
Oh, that was senior prank. And then
Oh,
we had a
senior
senior
prank day.
picnic and we had a senior trip.
Oh.
But we didn't get to do cut day.
I remember one of our class trips. I remember being in
The
grammar
class
school,
before us ruined the
and
cut day with that note home to the families. And then we ruined the prank day. And then they boosted up the trip as soon as we left.
I rode my dirt bike through the school on senior prank day.
oh shit,
Oh, we didn't do that. We caused $20,000 worth of damage.
oh shit. How?
Wow. I don't know. There may have been some vandalism,
Really?
breaking and entering.
Oh my god. Breaking and entering?
No, not technically. We had the alarm code and a key.
Dang.
We just did it in the stealth of the dark of the night, and then we
The
proceeded
stealth
to.
of the dark of the night.
We changed all the locks on the lockers, and that went way too fast. And we were like, "That's not good enough." So we just somehow decided to write class of '93 on all the chalkboards,
Uh,
but we etched it into the chalkboards by
Oh,
wetting them. And there was like, I don't know, 20 boards or something that are worth a lot of money back then.
One lunch hour, I hid under the stairs of the neighbors.
during
Dad was not impressed.
during like the holidays, right when we went back to school after
Aw,
Christmas,
Sue.
we my friends took this big, huge Santa Claus. It was 60 feet tall, and it came in 3 pieces.
Oh, shit.
And they took it from the restaurant in the town, in the square there,
Uh-huh.
and we set it up right in front of the door at school.
Oh, my God.
My friend calls me up and goes, "Dude, meet us at the school." I get there and there's a damn. They've all got the piece of the Santa in the back of their pickup truck. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are idiots.
My
They're like, shut
senior,
up and help us put this thing together.
my senior year, I had this crazy homeroom teacher and history teacher. He was just like out there. You know, he'd be in class, you know, with the Christopher Columbus thing and all this other garbage, and get on top of the rolling chair and yell "land ho" and okay. So that's like a bit cray cray. Super glue first came out. So what'd you do? Did you super glue his feet? We super glued the wheels on the chair. Oh shit. We super glued his grade book to the desk. We super glued all the windows shut, and we super glued the hinges on the cabinet door. Anything we could, we super glued. And this kid always fell asleep in class, and we super glued his sneakers to the floor. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Wow. Tori says I didn't do all these evil things. But Darlene says my senior prank was putting a VW bug on the roof of the school. It was a favorite teacher's car. Can you imagine? Hey guys from the football team pick up one of our teachers' Beetles and move it to a different parking lot. That's crazy. Oh my God, they're lucky the roof didn't cave in with a car on top of it. How'd they get it up there? They have a crane? I don't know. Maybe through like an auditorium or something? I remember our principal, everybody used to go out in the back of the school, and there used to be something called the wall there. And anybody like smoked would go there. You're not allowed to smoke on school property. I remember the principal used to come out the doors on the roof of the auditorium and go, "You're suspended. You're suspended. You're suspended." It's like, "Whoa, Mr. Allen! Oh no!" Funny. There was a fountain in Hialeah, or Hialeah. How do you say that?
Hialeah.
Hialeah, that's it. Hialeah. Seniors would put bubble bath in the fountain. 1 year covered 6 lanes on Highway 27.
Oh my God.
That's funny. Really? Mr. Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles. We put that in the pool and turned the filter on and all. That's something we never did. I just threw rubber snakes at Kendra. I used to do that to my uncle. And we used to do whirlpool. We would make waves. We'd make waves in the pool. We go camping and I'd take these rubber snakes.
We just get in the pool and fart and call it a jacuzzi.
Or I'd coil one up and stick it under his chair that he was sitting in. Kendra, did you eat your cake yet? Kendra! She disappeared.
What?
Did you eat your cake yet?
No.
Why not?
I've been on here.
Well, are you going to eat your cake?
Yeah.
Do we get to see you blow out the candles?
No.
No? Why not? We don't get to sing happy birthday to you?
I don't think Terry could handle seeing Kendra blow.
Oh my God. I-10 holler. My girlfriend taking a chick dump. Her belly is tore up something bad, y'all. Just got my phone back. What I miss? What?
Oh my God.
Who dat? My girlfriend's taking a chick dump. Her belly's tore up. Okay. I don't know.
Who?
I don't know who that is, so welcome back. No, at this moment. So we're not gonna okay, so we all need to sing happy birthday to Kendra. Ready? I'll start.
I can't
Yes,
scream.
I'm in
I'm
Lima
right out
voice.
my bedroom window.
Can't you tell the way I'm talking? No. Are we ready? Kendra, where is you?
She gone.
Yeah, she gone.
I'm right here.
Okay, are we ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Robbie, I don't hear you sing it.
Just keep going.
No.
I
Okay.
can't sing it like that.
I know, you gotta scream it. You ready? You wanna scream it?
I can't scream it. I'm right outside my window.
Oh. Happy
Oh my gosh.
Birthday
birthday
to
to
you. Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, Auntie
Dear
Kendra.
Kendra, the fondler.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Thank you. Cha cha cha.
I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah. You say it's your birthday. Do 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 do. It's my
Yeah.
birthday too, yeah. Do 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 do.
Ugh.
What other happy birthday songs are there? Isn't she lovely?
No, it's not a birthday song.
It was on Auntie Lisa's birthday. No joke. It was the #1 song out there on Auntie Lisa's birthday.
On Auntie Lisa's birthday, Unicorn Jizz was the #1 song.
Unicorn jizz. No, not even, dude.
Do you remember your song?
Do I remember my song?
Yeah, your unicorn jizz song.
No. I just remember it goes, unicorn jizz. I could go and re-listen to it, you know. Hold, please. Hello? Oops, sorry, I have headphones on. I'm live.
All right, guys. It is 1:30.
I don't know.
My butt is going to bed.
You're what?
I have to be up at 9 o'clock because the plumber is coming.
Oh,
The
really?
plumber is coming to your house.
Coming.
Yes,
Wow.
the plumber is
Interesting.
coming to my house.
I'm sure they are.
Wow.
Sure they are. Are you excited about your plumbing
Yeah.
visit?
Did you
No, because
clog
this
up
means
that
I'll
thing?
have to help
Who
do
needs their
this.
pipes cleaned?
Yeah.
They need my water system has to be
He's stumbling, Kendra. He's stumbling.
The water system? Yes. What about the water system?
it has to be backwashed with chlorine.
Of course it does. It has to be
Uh-huh.
backwashed.
Yeah, backwashed.
It does.
The
The
pipes are all
pipes need to be
dusty.
cleaned.
It
were-
needs backwashed.
They were rusty.
They're not
Rusty
rusty.
pipes.
They were rusty from not
They
being
get-
used.
gunk in them.
Yeah, it was getting all gunky.
All kinds of gunk in there.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's been no 18 minutes.
Clean them pipes.
Oh, there's been plenty of longer than 18 minutes.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't have the rusty pipes and need a plumber then.
What did she say?
I don't know.
She got so high pitched right there. I have no idea what she said. Oh man. Well,
Oh,
I guess
but
Auntie
you
Kendra's
all
not
have a
having
wonderful
cake.
night. God bless everybody. Prayers.
Daughter
And
gets it done every 2 years. Shh, Marsha.
that's what we have to do it every 2 years, Mom.
Do you have gunk in your trunk? Better than the decorators. What? Okay. So Robbie's
Huh?
leaving us.
But I will say goodnight to everybody and God bless and prayers. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'll probably jump on, do a short live tomorrow.
I wonder if there's gonna be some juicy gossip tomorrow. What's gonna happen, guys?
Oh God. Who
Truth
knows?
is
Who
out.
cares?
The truth is out.
You know
More
what'll
to
happen?
come.
Nothing, because he'll talk his way out of it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and then everybody's gonna start trashing him, and he's gonna lose subs, which is what he's thinking is gonna happen. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be that bad because a lot of people are seeing, Jim Jones for Kool-Aid Man.
He's just going to go buy more subs.
That will be true. He's gonna continue to do that till he at least hits 1,000,000. Then watch, his subs are gonna die off a little bit,
Yeah,
or he's not gonna gain some.
right,
You know. So,
right.
if he gets that far, man, he's got 300 to go. 300,000 to go. So, who knows if he gets
He'll do
exposed?
it.
Then,
He'll do it.
yeah,
He
man.
wants that plaque.
Well, then he's going to take advantage of being shunned and try to defend himself no matter how much people slam him. And he's going to make money off that and do it that way. So he's going to use it to his advantage somehow, somewhere. Because that's what he does.
Yeah,
But he'll have to pay more money to get more views then.
he will.
Because his viewership will be down. So he'll have to buy more.
He will.
Only 300 more purchases of 1,000 subs. There you go. 300 more. That's it. All right, Robbie. Well,
All right.
guys,
Good,
I guess we're gonna go
good
too.
night, guys.
Good night, Robbie.
Bye.
So that way Kendra can get back to her home where she's got cake waiting for her and stuffs. And y'all needed to see this cake that Kim made, though. No, maybe not. All right, I'll take a picture.
There you go.
There you go. So thank you all for being here with us on Kendra's birthday. We had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay. And thank you for all Kendra's gifts. Thank you for my gifts for my birthday and Auntie Lisa's birthday. And thank you
for
for
Gabe's
Gabe.
gifts.
Yeah, Gabe's gift too. Gabe got a beautiful. He woke up, but we were so in the middle of talking, so he didn't come on. But I don't know if Sue heard him. He said thank you. But cousin Sue bought Gabe for his birthday that ice maker we were talking about when Kendra was showing the ice maker. She actually got it because Gabe said he wanted. He was so stunned and so happy. So thank you, cousin Sue. Thank you to everybody for our birthday wishes, our birthday gifts, for being here, to our mods, everything. We love you guys. Thank you all so much. And Kendra, I love you, and I wish you nothing but the best. And happy fucking birthday, man.
Thank you. Love you too. Bye,
All
guys.
right.
Thank you.
Good night. Oh, wait, Kendra, you gotta look. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Good night, guys. Bye. Bye. Don't go nowhere. Bye. Bye. Bye.